All right, we're back again for some more Kingmaker.
Hello.
Hello.
Unfortunately, we are down another player. Christian's
They're
work
dropping
schedule,
like flies.
yeah, got crazy, so he is taking a permanent leave of absence unless somehow in a couple of months things get better. So, yeah,
Permanent temporary leave of absence.
yeah, I think that's the best way I have to describe it. So, but fortunately, I have some other people who may be interested. So,
Yay!
Okay. Cool.
And they're gonna play not Craignar. That's that's Christian's old character. They're gonna play Napkip and
Khalad.
Khalad. Right?
Wow. Maybe.
no.
Babe. Aww. Well, somebody has to play Napkip.
If they want to. It's you can't force them to take it.
All right. So when last we met, I believe you guys were doing things with kobolds.
Yes.
Yes, we were celebrating.
Yes, because you had managed to free them from the evil tyranny of their shaman.
Purple-scaled overlord.
Yeah, shaman who is doing not nice things to them. So.
Yes.
All right. So it is the next day.
All right.
Oh, I guess we should see if we can find some kind of proof to prove that we solved the issues with the kobolds so we can go get a reward for that. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if as long as things calm down in the area, after a certain amount of time you'll be rewarded for it.
Yay!
So, how many trail rations do we have right now?
Hold on.
Besides the emergency ones.
I need to look at Borvo's character sheet. We have 9.
Okay, between 4 characters, that is 4 character 5. No, 4 because he has.
Yeah,
He'll be
Napkip.
hunting for himself.
Yeah, Napkip gets his own stuff.
So that'll be enough.
Well, I mean,
2
yeah,
days.
you guys actually have enough survival to yeah, I mean, you
I
guys
have
actually
a
have high
glass.
enough survival that you can probably start living off the land at this point.
I have a glass skill now.
Yay.
Huzzah.
Yeah, so as a final parting gift, the kobolds will give you 8 days worth of rations.
Oh, nice.
8 days with rations. Okay, that's.
I will put that on Borvo. Also, Caleb, did you write down the wand?
Beg pardon?
I said in the chat. I forgot to say that they also gave you the wand that the the shaman had been
I'll
using.
write it down. Wand.
Yes, the wand that is totally not a wand of magic missile.
Okay,
Well, we don't know that yet.
Well, your characters don't. You guys should be able to tell that it's a wand of magic missile.
I have nothing in appraise.
Neat.
I think that'd actually be spellcraft.
Oh, I might have that. I might have spell. I do. I don't have any points in it, but I have it.
Spellcraft. Okay.
Yeah, it's a class skill for druid.
I think so. Let me.
Oh, look at that.
I don't have any ranks in it, so it's a +0 for me, but I can use it.
It's not use magic device.
What? Well, to tell what it is.
Okay, yeah, that's
I'm
different.
saying.
Yeah. You cannot tell what kind of magic something has with an appraise check. You can only tell that it is magical.
Okay.
Well, we can tell it's magic without that because it's wand.
You can tell it's magic missile
And
because
you saw
using
it
it.
was used, so you know
Yeah.
it's some kind of magical thing.
sends out bolts of energy that hurt people.
Well, I
I
mean,
could probably
yeah.
use that.
Yeah. All right.
well, actually, he just.
Oh,
So,
dang, I actually don't have used magic device.
I mean, he actually just pointed it at people, and stuff happened because magic missile's actually invisible usually, unless you decide
Huh.
to make it visible.
oh, neat.
Yeah, it's a.
I did not know that.
I don't know. Yeah, okay. Let me double check because I am 99% sure that is how magic missile works because I remember assassinating somebody with it in a stealth mission.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, oh no, they are visible in this version. All right, that was another.
Okay.
There's either a different. I think there's a different edition where they're invisible. Yeah, they're Darth Safari. All right. So, what do you guys want to do?
Well, the plan, I believe, is to go up and explore some of these hexes that we only kind of partially explored.
Yeah, and like eventually make our way towards Oleg's trading post because we need to give him back the wedding ring.
There's 3 hexes up there that need exploring.
Mhm.
So we can do that. Also, we're getting radishes.
We are.
Which is one of the which is one of the hexes you didn't fully explore. So that
Oh,
works.
that's right. We are getting radishes. Okay. All right. So then I guess we're exploring this hex, and this hex, right?
Yes.
This
Yeah.
hex here,
Yeah.
this one,
And this one.
and this one. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so.
And we'll do this one last because we need to make sure that the radishes are fresh for when we bring them back to. Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
So what's her face?
Svetlana.
Svetlana. Okay.
Okay, so we'll start by going up to this hex and exploring it.
Okay.
I would imagine.
Are you going through the? So the plan is to go through here to here.
Yes,
Yep.
that is the plan.
All right. Are you doing everything possible to avoid the might lair? Or are you going to go?
Yeah, that'd probably be good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go around it as much as we can.
Hmm.
All right.
Sorry, I'm looking something up in the book real quick.
It is fine.
The random encounters?
Oh no.
No, I'm totally not looking up what your random encounter chance is for stuff.
Because that is totally inconceivable.
No, why would I be doing that? That's
No, of course not.
Eventually needed to run into a random encounter.
Oh no, I'm just yeah. Oh, okay, there it is. I'm seeing. I was looking up your chances of getting a random encounter.
Yeah.
All right. Da-da-da-da. All right.
I got very confused. It's like, wait, we have moved.
All right. Ah.
So how long does that take us?
To get there.
Yes. To finish getting there and exploring the hex.
All right. To get there, it would take you. All right. You all have horses, which does significantly cut down on the time. Horses are what 50 feet per round.
Yeah, but Borvo is 40 feet,
All
so
right.
it's gonna slow us down a bit.
All right. Well, fortunately, you are traveling on planes, which is the fastest travel time. So, would it take you?
We have planes? Oh my gosh!
Yes.
I didn't know we were. I didn't
No,
know.
no, 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 no,
Oh
no,
my
no.
gosh!
Not planes as the things with engines. Planes as in the things that tap for white mana. It would take you. It takes you 8 hours. It takes you 4 hours to get here, and then if you spend the day exploring it, which would take you a full day, so you can do that.
Okay, so I will deal with the ration. Okay, so that brings us from 17 to 13.
Right, and then I think. Let me see. Yeah, and then I think. I'm just looking up because I think you can also make survival checks.
Okay.
All
I don't know if that would take longer.
Oh yeah, it does. So if you want to spend 2 days doing it, you can make survival checks to not use up rations.
I think we're okay for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yes. All right, and then. Ooh. Oh, what's Okay. Oh, nice. All right. So.
Boop 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 ba doop.
It.
Okay. So while you were exploring, you managed to find a particularly rocky crag rises from the hills here. At the
Oh,
crag's
right.
base is an overgrown 5-foot wide crack.
Ooh. I'm going to look in.
It leads about 20 feet down to a 30-foot diameter cave.
Ooh.
Uh,
A cave. Think
the
there's gold inside.
the cave walls sparkle slightly.
More likely, there's more likely to be some sort of denizen.
Uh,
But it's sparkly.
give me appraise or knowledge dungeoneering.
I don't know if I have either of those things, Caleb.
Appraise is just your intelligence.
I don't have dungeoneering and I do not have appraise, but I can do appraise untrained. Okay. That's I have a +0 to my int.
Alright.
I'm a wisdom caster.
Let's see. What does Khaled have?
So
Wow.
mine would just be a d20. I rolled a 7.
Much better.
All right, and then Napkip and Hans. I guess if they don't have anything else, you can go ahead and roll.
Freaking trackpad. Sorry.
Appraisals. I don't think he has. No, he does not have a level in knowledge dungeoneering yet. That's next level because he's a fighter, so it takes him forever to get all of his class skills.
Yes. No, nothing. That is-
Actually, 1 second. he. I'm going to say Napkip has a bonus to this because he is a kobold, so they have knowledge of these things.
Hey, nice.
Um,
Well, Napkit would probably get a bonus to this because looking at like the
He already has.
yeah.
that's what I'm saying because he eats minerals, so
Well, he's a kobold.
he might
Napkip
know what's in there.
is not sure what it is, but he definitely believes that it is valuable and a mineable resource. But
Okay.
he's not sure what resource it is.
We would probably need to get something like a pickaxe or something. We do not have the correct tools for this job.
Do I? I bought a lot of things. I don't think a pickaxe was one of them.
I certainly didn't get a pickaxe. We would probably be better off marking this location somehow and then coming back. Oleg might have something we can use.
Potentially. I don't see. It's also potential this could be a time waste.
Well, I guess when we actually start town building, this will be more useful.
Oh yeah, I know that. That's just like... Yeah, I'm just vocalizing. This doesn't seem to have much use as per exploring the land.
All right, there you go.
Okay,
I have put a note of cave with shiny stuff, cave with valuable substance of where it is on the map.
Yay! Yes, yeah, we'll mark it. We'll have Collad mark it on the map, and then we will move on.
All right, and then you're going to explore this hex next.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Redham encountered goblins.
There are no goblins. They're just those are.
Only kobolds.
Whoa! We can't play Pathfinder without goblins.
Napkip is like, what? He's like, there are no goblins. Those are just silly legends that people make up.
Oh my gosh, no!
They don't.
Goblins are the best part of Pathfinder.
They don't exist.
No.
No!
Those are just stories that the elders tell young pups to scare them.
Exactly.
They're like mites, except much cuter.
Hmm. Okay.
All right, so
Seems legit.
Seems legit.
oops. Boop. There we go. Rid of that.
Okay.
All right, so
Good that. Oh, that was gonna bother me if you left that.
I didn't notice it at first because it looked like just like the random stone, like spots of like stone like detail on the map, and I was like, oh wait, no, that's
Fog of War.
that's Fog of War. Feel free to politely be like, is that Fog of War? Are you gonna take care of that?
All right.
Did you find anything of note in this text?
Give me perception checks.
I need to check. What my perception?
Should be on your token. I believe I put a.
Oh, are there tokens
Yeah.
on the map?
Oh,
On the title page.
oh here I will.
But then I
Okay.
want to have it load for another.
Oh,
Perception.
here I will. Oh, I have a brilliant idea. Here we go.
I like brilliant ideas.
Each of these hexes again.
What?
What?
Hexes again.
How long are each of these hexes again?
The green.
12 miles across.
Okay. So. Oh, we've almost. All right then. We've actually almost reached the end of our allotted area, southwise.
Huh.
Yeah, officially we're supposed to explore 3 hexes left, 3 hexes right, and
Oh my gosh, what's that?
hexes
Oh my
down.
god. Oh my gosh, what is it?
Ish.
I'm just moving.
It's a giant.
I'm-
It's a giant red dragon. No.
I'm just moving the. Instead of having a title page, I'm just going to make the green belt the title page.
Ah,
That's a
okay.
good idea. I like that.
Yay.
Boop. Badoop.
I like this plan. I like this plan muchly. Bigly, I like this plan.
All right.
There we go.
Perception!
Well,
I'll say
I have
6
no
hexes
idea
down.
why. What's his name is so big.
Did you see
Yeah,
it?
Kip.
I clicked it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. I just clicked it, nothing happened. It was like,
Yeah, they're invisible to us.
okay.
Yes, because you don't know how well. Yeah.
I
So
wonder-
whenever I call
yeah.
for perception checks, feel free to do it for your appropriate person.
Right. Doink.
Okay.
I wish there was like a notification. Although it might help if I had my little turned on.
There's a notification for me because then because then the thing is also I can make checks without you guys knowing was the hope.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. It's just. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, we're exploring approximately 5 hexes down. Probably 6 would be better. 3 hexes left and right is our allotted area. Just that square.
All right.
Obviously, there's a lot more to the map that we could explore, but that's just
All right.
what's around.
So as you are exploring,
Oh.
you come across an area with that is strewn about with the skeletons of boars, deer, bear, and even a few humanoids. As you continue to explore and investigate this area, suddenly from underground, a giant spider leeches out and attacks Khaled.
Kill the spider.
Oh.
Well, he gets a surprise round.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Are you trying to kill Khaled? I think he's trying to kill Khaled.
I rolled to see which one of you randomly was the one who got too close to the thing because none of you passed the perception check.
Darn. Let's see.
No, I don't want the actual giant trapdoor spider. I want the Pathfinder creature. There we go.
Well, why not?
Okay.
Oh, battle music. Spoder music.
Oh, you guys can start loading the map while I'm looking
It's
this up.
Spoder music. I must find the Spoder music first. The Spoder music will be. Let's see. Let's do. Messenger from Behind. Oh, that is very appropriate. Okay.
Spiders.
An entire legion of spiders. What map is it?
Spider nest.
Oh, I don't see it yet.
It's visible to the players.
I see Might Lair, Oleg's Trading Post, Soot Scale Caverns, and Title Page.
I mean, if you want, I can do this.
Force me. Are you going to force
Yeah,
me to go?
I'm gonna force you.
Oh dear.
Ah. Oh, I'm not there yet. Okay.
Da, 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 da,
Okay. We are almost half. Yeah, we're a bit more than halfway through the month of Forest. Won't need our cold weather clothes for a while.
Oh, I have them just in case. And we're heading south. Although I don't know where we are in reference to...
Very, very northeast.
Okay. So we would be getting closer to whatever the equivalent of the equator is called in this universe.
All right. What's his flat-footed? His flat-footed is 14, so that would be 3 less.
The spider has flat feet.
No, Khaled has flat feet.
Oh no, should get some
Ooh.
insoles for that. Some Dr. Scholl's up in this,
All right.
business.
But Khaled manages to block the attack before the spider scurries back into its lair.
Nice.
And that's its surprise attack.
It's a surprising spider.
So it's back in the lair.
Yep. All right, so you guys can go ahead and roll for initiative.
Awesome.
14 out of 15. I'll let
Yes.
you roll my initiative. I'll let you.
You got 15,
Excellent.
and Napkip
That's
got 19.
ah.
Could you possibly roll for me as well?
You got a 4.
Okay.
No.
Khaled got a 19. Apparently, almost having his head bit off made him very ready to attack.
Very nice.
I got some spring in his step.
Horseback.
Oh, that's right. We would all be on horseback then. Or bareback as the case. As the case may be. I'm riding bareback.
Ho 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 ho.
I could make an inappropriate joke right now, but I'm not going to.
That's because you're a mature person.
Sure, we'll go with that.
But on the other hand, Haley's not here to get upset at it, so... But she does listen to the recordings, so... Decisions. Oh, Napkip tied Khaled for initiative.
Load the spider nest. This music is not nearly as epic when I'm looking at a loading screen.
They're not. I didn't put them here. I should put a copy of them here.
I know.
But unfortunately, adding creatures means that it will.
It's gonna. Yeah. Hey, we're there. Hi.
Am I? I'm not.
Very nice. Okay, so
Oh,
I'm
wait,
those
oh,
two.
shoot.
What a wonderful image.
Oh, I was hoping that somebody would have the music for the lizard fight. I'm not
Huh?
seeing it from Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh, it's there somewhere.
I'm not seeing it.
I keep forgetting I have to add the mounts first before I add you guys.
Do you know what the track's called, Caleb?
Oh,
Hmm.
um, um,
Because I know they all have slightly different tracks.
let's see here.
All right. Well, Caleb, when you load, Khaled has first action. So.
I have actually loaded.
Woohoo!
I'm I'm adjusting my I was taking the opportunity to adjust my my character sheet. So it actually has things like hit points on it. It's like, yes, I'm at -5. No. Okay, so the spider is underground, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Alright then.
Oh my gosh, load.
Alright, there's
Yeah. So while I will just tell you the effect. While the spider is in its hole, it is considered to have cover.
Okay.
Oh, so we can actually still kind of see it.
Yeah. Now that it's like, it's a trapdoor spider. So now that you can see the hole, you can.
Yeah, they build a little lid out of spider silk.
Right. I thought it was like completely gone.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. This is gonna be a little awkward. What kind of weapons does he have? Dagger, short sword. Okay.
Dagger, short sword, and a hand crossbow.
All right. Am I still adjacent to the spider?
Yes, ish.
Okay.
I mean, you're on a horse, and it's underground. So elevation wise, I'd say no.
Okay. In that case, he's going to try going at it with his crossbow first, and also try to get his horse away from that.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I'm just imagining Napkip riding on a horse.
Oh yeah. That gives me. Yeah. That's a good thing. Yeah. The horses are spooked. Everyone has to make ride checks.
Ah, shoot.
Oh, what is Borvo spooked?
Yeah.
Oh, Borvo is spooked.
I mean,
Okay,
no,
so
because he's got combat training. It's just for.
Oh, okay, good. I
I don't
figured.
actually know what his ride skill is, so I'm just going to make a dex roll.
If you don't have a skill, that's what it is.
Sheet, so I don't know what ride would be.
It's Dex. If you don't, it's Dex with an armor check penalty. If you don't have the.
Okay,
Just a skill.
what values should I put in for Khalad?
No, I will.
Oh, if you should be able to, if you go to notes on his sheet, he should have his. I should have put his entire character sheet on him.
Thank you. Okay, so ride is +1.
And then he's got a -2 from his armor.
Yeah. So Dex is +3 +4 -2 from his armor.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a Dex at a +2. Okay then.
All right. So he manages to control the horse, so you can actually do things on your turn.
Awesome. And now, I'll do that in a minute. Okay. Vlad will attack him with the hand crossbow. My assumption is that we're riding with our weapons primed in case of situations like this.
I mean, I would say that that you don't have them in hand though, because I mean, you kind of have to like make notes and stuff like that, and you're writing, so you need both hands to ride unless something is happening.
Okay.
So I mean, I'd say that you can pull it out easily, like you probably have it easily at hand, but I wouldn't say you have it in hand. That
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
yeah. So just so you guys know,
Would you say that ranged weapons are loaded or no?
Well, do you keep your gun loaded?
Yes.
Okay, then yes.
I don't know. I would say no for crossbows and bows because of the way that the string works. Like you don't want to have it.
Well, bows
Okay.
don't have a load action anyway.
Right, crossbows do though.
Crossbows do, but
Right.
that's it's a different kind of mechanism.
Yeah, but it's still you don't want to cause the string to be tight because otherwise it loses the
Yeah.
it gets stuck that way. So
Mhm.
I would say no, unfortunately.
Okay. Okay then. Yeah. Let's just.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your gun specifically.
Oh,
I forgot
no.
I forgot he had a crossbow.
Yeah. So
Yeah, in that case, considering this character, want to withdraw. Like, somehow get away from this thing.
yeah. Well, you succeeded your the control mount thing, so you have his full set of actions, so you can yeah, so you can cause the horse to move and then dismount. I think that would be possible.
Okay.
Just keep in mind if you get off, the horse is probably going to run, and then we'll have to wrangle them later.
Okay. Probably in that case, then take a. Like. Does the horse have another turn, or do I use an action to make it move? I've never used a mount before. I'm sorry.
The mount has its own turn. I believe Robin would know more about mount rules than I do.
Well, for usually we just have Borvo move on my turn since like we're kind of like controlled by the same person, same entity. For this, I don't know specifically. I would think that your mount moves on your turn.
Okay. Okay then. I think I know what I can do then. So first off,
How exactly does mounted combat work in Pathfinder?
Yeah, I would think that they're not strictly your animal companions, air quotes, but I would think they would move on your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that they would move on your turn. I'm remembering multiple traditions, but I'm just gonna say that you can have them move as a move action. That's how I'm gonna roll that.
Well, they are spooked, so you would probably need to take a ride check.
He already has.
He already has. That was his
awesome.
first ride check was to do that. So,
Sucks then. Okay, he's just gonna.
which is a
Take
free action.
5.
The ride check is a free action.
He's just gonna take a 5-foot shift to pull out the hand crossbow.
He's gonna have his horse take a 5-foot shift. Is that what you're saying?
You said I needed to take a move action to do that. That's what he's doing. Yeah, why?
Can you control the horse?
Yeah, you can control the horse. So you've got a full because you succeeded the
He can.
control mount in battle, which is a DC 20. So that means you have your full range of actions.
Oh, I see what he's saying. We don't have control over the tokens.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm sorry. Thank you. I was misunderstanding. Give me a second to fix that.
There we go. Okay, so these guys can both shift down. There. All right, so that's one move action, and then another move action to pull out the hand crossbow.
All right.
And I'm gonna need control over Napkip's horse.
You should have it.
I do.
Yeah.
It's still green,
You've always had
King
control.
although
off
it might
it
just
again.
be my silly computer being a butt.
I was gonna say it used to be Imogen's horse, so you still have control of it. I just renamed it.
That's weird because the border is green.
Try clicking off it and clicking back on.
I have been.
I mean here, there.
It's probably my computer being weird again. Because
Is that-
remember, the spider lair didn't show up for me.
Is that better? Is it working now?
No.
Okay,
It's
well,
probably my computer.
just tell me where to put it then.
Okay. Oh, it is Napkip's turn. Okay. Let me just look at what his stuff is. Okay, so that's a D6. All right, and the sling is a D3. Let's see. Okay, so he still needs to wrangle his horse, so he's gonna make a dex check. Oh, does he not have his skills in there? Properties. Oh, it does. I
Yeah,
don't know why it's not. Whatever. Okay, just dex. Okay.
I think he actually has.
Ooh.
I think he has one in ride maybe.
Okay, so just add one to that then.
Oh, he's got +3 in ride actually.
Oh, all right. So we got a 14 then.
All right, so a 14 since he was not on the horse that's being directly attacked. He has enough, so he has a move action left.
Okay.
Besides the rest of the stuff he has to do to spend his turn wrangling the
So
horse.
he can move. Yeah. So he can move. Can he move the horse, or can he just move off the horse?
He can move the horse if that's what you want to do with that action.
Okay. Actually, I think he's just. You know what? He's gonna move up to the thing and try to attack the spider.
All right, he's gonna move off the horse and move up to the thing. Because I will let you know that the DC for controlling his mount every round is 20 for the ride check. Otherwise,
Okay, no, he's just gonna use sling and attack the spoder.
okay, slings take an action too.
All right, so he'll load the sling then,
Okay,
and his turn.
you're gonna use the sling instead of the short bow.
He has a short bow.
Yeah.
Yep, he had just got one.
He doesn't have that on his macros.
Oh, I think I
Sorry.
think I forgot to rename it from where I copied. Oh,
Oh, is it just
1 second. I think I know the problem. I think
okay?
I was changing his token on the soot scale cavern.
Oh
It takes me 10 seconds to move over and get it.
no! Oh
Spider
no,
nest.
it's terrible.
Boop.
Oh, there are 2 Napkips.
One's dead.
Oh no!
There you go.
This is
You actually have
terrible.
the. Okay, so now you should have.
Oh great! Now I don't have control over Napkip.
There you go. You should have control of him now. You should have.
Okay, yes I do. Well, that showed up. Why didn't the frickin' horse show up? My computer's being weird. I'm sorry. Okay, so he's gonna use the short bow.
All right, so you have a move action, so you can pull out his short bow.
Yeah, he will pull it out and he will shoot at Spoder.
Okay. No, you just have a move action. Because you're spending the rest of your turn.
Oh, you're right. Okay, never mind. Because surprise round.
No, because
No,
you.
because he didn't quite succeed.
Yeah, he got an 11 for his hand. He's got a 14 for his handling check.
Okay.
He wasn't exactly in combat, so I was lowering the DC slightly. So he
Okay.
only had a move action after he spent his turn getting his horse not to run off in fear.
Okay, so it's Imogen's turn then.
That is correct.
Okay, Imogen is going to. Imogen's fine because Borvo has combat training, so she's just going to have him 5-foot step and attempt to full round the Spoder Man.
Okay.
The Spoder Man. So bite, claw, claw.
All right.
Oh, you know what? That was dumb. I should have shot at him first with Imogen and then attacked with Borvo. Can I
Yeah, that's fine.
say that I did that in that order?
Yes.
Okay. So then Imogen's going to attack with her bow. Common macros. Okay, there we go. Attack. This is not in combat because I decided to do that. So that's a 0. Whoops, I hit cancel. So that's a 0, and then this is point blank. So 1 and 1. Okay.
So a 17 will hit. Okay.
Yay. And then Borvo does the bite claw claw.
All right. So so with his cover, his AC is 16.
Okay. Okay, so
So-
the bite hit, and then the second
second
claw attack hit.
Yeah.
So 6 damage, I think. Yeah.
All right. That is now the giant trapdoor spider's turn.
Rah!
Hooray!
All right. All right. Imogen, he's going to try and pull you off of the horse into his pit.
Well, the bear. No.
So give me
A deflect.
give me a deflect check.
No.
Oh no!
I've been stolen.
Okay.
Possibly badly.
Yeah. Okay. Let me go bring up that table.
The spider steel table.
Yes, I have it. I have a table exactly for spider stealing.
Is that a crit? By the way.
Oh yeah, the one deflect would be a crit. Yeah. So roll again.
Oh. I'm terrible.
Okay. Yeah, and he has to make a grab check against you.
Hooray!
13 versus your CMD,
Oof.
which does not hit, fortunately.
So I'm not grabbing.
You're not grabbing, you're just super bit. And give me. Oh, you have your ride's higher than 5, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you have no problem staying in the saddle once you've been hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I believe my ride's a 6 or a 7.
Okay, that's high enough. All right, so first off, you take 11 damage,
Okay.
and then give me a fort save.
Wound and vigor. Vigor's over here, so I take 11 damage. So my vigor is totally gone. And let's see. So I'm at 6 hit points. Okay. Or no, we would be at full from before, right?
That is
Yeah.
You'd be a full vigor.
Okay,
That's
so
correct.
I'd be at 10. I'd be at 10 wound. Okay. And then fort save.
All right, you're fine.
I'm good.
Yeah. So the spider. What's your? Do you have any vigor left? No. Did you take any wounds?
I don't have any
Did you
vigor
take any
left.
wound points from that?
I took 1.
All right.
I took 1.
So the spider jumps out of its hold at you, and you manage to hold up your bow. But it takes all of your strength to wrangle the thing off of you as its giant fangs are like coming at your face, and it slightly scratches at your cheek. But you manage to throw it back off, and it sinks back down into its hole. Hans,
Okay then, ride check.
you succeed.
I'm good.
Yeah, you're perfectly
Yeah.
fine.
Okay, pulling out my pistol and shooting it. What's my attack now?
Hopefully better than it was.
Yeah. Okay. Nope.
That is not enough to hit it. Your bullet goes and is somehow and gets stuck in the. It seems like he gets stuck in the
What was the first
Okay.
roll?
his ride
A
check.
ride check.
Oh, okay.
And I'll, my mount will go somewhere.
All right, well, you figure that out. Be
over
right back.
here. Right there.
That works out. I have to pee. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Entertain the masses, Caleb.
Okay, I will move there. Get on the opposite side of this spider, still within range. Still able to use point blank shot. Boy, am I glad I didn't spend any grit on that. That would have been sucky. Well, I don't know. Maybe we should have run from this. Some encounters are not really meant to win so much as survive. This might be one of those encounters.
All right, so
Who knows?
it's Khaled's turn.
Oh, good. Right, I get to go again. Immediately. Okay, so right check.
Yep.
Okay, +2.
All right, so he has to spend his entire turn getting his horse not to bolt.
Roger. Okay, in that case, he is done.
All right, Napkip, it's Napkip's turn.
Yep, Robin's in the bathroom.
Cool.
She figured she'd take advantage of the quick break.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's a little faster than she thought it would be. But she's on her way.
Cool. I believe there's a way you can actually, especially Robin, I think, can actually can spend time training these things to actually have combat training.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
So he has to make his ride check first.
right.
Good thing we're all really good at riding.
Oh my gosh. So he's got a +3.
He succeeds.
Yay!
Hey!
So now he's
I mean, Napkip is actually quite skilled. It's just the fact that he actually has armor penalties because he's got his.
Okay, now he's going to shoot he's going to shoot the short bow at Mr. Spoder over there, and he's shooting into combat, so it's -4.
That is correct, but +1 because he is a thing. But
He's skizzled,
he misses.
but he doesn't hit it. Yeah.
All right, Imogen, it's your turn.
Okay, Borvo is going to full round him. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. So bite, claw, claw.
The bite hits.
Alrighty. And then he's going to take a 5-foot step back.
All right, so Borvo actually, as you push him off, actually manages to get in and grab one of the legs with his teeth and crunches it real hard until it's like all twisted and mangled.
Ooh. Yay. So she's going to take a 5-foot... Borvo's going to take a 5-foot step back, and then Imogen is going to attack with her bow. No longer in combat, so it's not -4. 1, 1. That misses, I believe.
Yep.
All right.
Rolling fantastically well
I
today.
know, right?
All right. So then the spider
I almost forgot.
is going to spring out of his hole and attack Imogen.
Ah!
Give me a deflect
I'm
check.
drawing it out.
Oh, he has reach, does he?
No, he is able to quickly leap out of his hole at her.
Okay.
He has a special attack.
I am not doing well today.
That is actually enough though.
Okay, good.
You managed to fort him off, and he quickly slips back into his hole.
All right, I am going to reload my gun.
Good plan.
Yeah,
You
that's
should make your ride check first.
yes. I forgot about that. I might not reload my gun.
You reload your gun.
Gun. Yeah. I actually have a decent ride skill. I anticipated this.
What kind of armor are you wearing? Leather?
Am I?
Because ride does.
So yeah.
You would pass anyway, but ride does take into account your
Okay.
your
Yeah.
armor. So,
Yes, I am.
which I think leather has a armor check of 0 if I remember correctly. So
Yep.
yeah, yeah. Khaled just bought himself a special kind of leather armor.
Like,
He bought himself fancy
it's
leather
like-
armor.
I thought I was good with that.
All right, so it's Khaled's turn.
Okay. Ride check. Hey, there we go. Okay, so now he will reload that crossbow, and
And
it is a hand crossbow, so that is a
move action.
to reload it.
We'll say it's a move action for now.
Okay. um. Yes, he will. Yeah, he will take a shot at the spider with that. Ooh.
That hits.
And I don't think it's flat-footed, so that's where it ends.
Yep, it's a move action.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. So he shoots an arrow in, and you hear the as the arrow pierces its carapace.
Nice.
All right, it's Napkip's turn.
Excuse me.
Alrighty. Yeah. Alright. So Napkip makes ride check. 3. Napkip fails ride check.
Napkip, the horse is very spooked because like the spider went like that to come at you, so it was like right in front of
Huh.
it. So he has to spend his whole turn.
Okay, so then it's Imogen's turn.
Yep.
Imogen is going to shoot the spoder.
She's gonna try to.
She's gonna try to shoot the spoder. Not in combat. 1.
She shoots the spooter.
The spooder's been shotted. Okay, and then she's actually going to okay, I want to ask if I probably need to do a ride check for this, but what I want to do is I want to have Imogen jump off of Borvo and have her direct Borvo to start just mauling the spider.
I mean, you can try and do it. You can do a ride check to do it as a free action. Otherwise, it's just your move action to get off of it.
Okay, so I can just tell him to do that and he'll do that.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to be all fancy and give me the ride check to see how well it goes.
Okay, I'll do the ride check. Then
All right, so it takes
and then
it takes you your
and then Borvo is going to 5-foot step over there and then full round him.
yeah. All right, yeah.
Right, claw, claw.
Wait, how high is your ride check?
My ride check is where's my ride check? It's a +6.
All right, I still need you to I need you to get me a ride check though to get him to do that.
I did a ride check. I did the D20 +6.
Oh no, that was for the saddle.
Oh, okay.
You have
so
to
I'll do another
you
ride
yeah
check.
you still have to do ride checks to command him. Okay, yeah.
Super.
Yeah.
Super.
Unfortunately, Borvo was like digging and trying to like pull is ripping apart his hole.
Well, I mean that's progress, but
Yeah,
you know.
but he doesn't actually manage to bite the thing.
Okay.
And then
Dun, 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 dun,
The spider is going to take the attack of opportunity from Borvo and leap out at Imogen.
Oh my gosh.
So
Alright, so he's gonna do a bite,
right, and gets that in first.
and he crits.
Does he? Roll again.
He crits.
Well, he gets a
Yeah.
20. Does he actually crit?
Ah, probably
He
not.
does not crit, but he does do 6 damage to him.
Oh man, I wish I had crit that because I got max damage both times.
And he knocks the spider out. He kills the spider. How do you want the spider dead?
Down came the bear and knocked the spider out.
All right. So the spider launches out at Imogen.
And then Borvo reaches out and snaps at the spider, and his jaw crunches down on the spider's face, and he just kind of bites his face off. and, and then the legs go out like sprawled out, and then he crumples up like dead spiders are wont to do.
Yeah. All right. You have killed the spider.
The spider's dead.
Netting everybody 100 experience.
Yes. Oh, speaking of which, we get experience for exploring the things, right?
That is correct. We'll figure that out when we get back to the main map.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, what's next level, by the way? Is that 4,000 or is it 5,000?
Give me a second. I have to look it up.
Okay, sorry about that.
Do.
The level is 5,000.
Okay.
Yeah. Your next. Yeah, the next level is 5,000. Your next fractional is at 2750.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
All right.
All right. So,
Yeah. So
there's a dead spoder.
there is a dead spoder.
I'm gonna look around at the carcasses and things.
All right. I'm
I
assuming.
don't think this.
I'm assuming.
I don't think this is a good idea.
I'm assuming that means you look at the hole too.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, look, I'm just making a.
You do
General
see
sweep.
shiny things down there, as underneath all the there's quite a accumulation of bones, but you do see some shiny stuff down there.
I'm gonna dig out.
Perhaps we should move on.
No. I'm gonna look.
Are we
I'm
dead
gonna get
certain
the
there's no other ones here?
All right. So yeah. So this
I'm getting the shiny things.
yeah. So the shaft is actually, I mean, you can probably I'm gonna say you can slide down easily. It'll be a little difficult to get out, but
Yeah, they don't tunnel, so it's like.
yeah, it's about
I lower a rope. I lower a rope down
Okay.
to her.
it's about the climb is pretty easy anyway, but it's a 25-foot
Yeah.
shaft.
Okay.
And yeah, there are quite a accumulation of animal and even some human skeletons down here. It looks as though the creature was about to clean its lair out when you guys came by. But
It's not a very good housekeeper, is it?
So you find a body of a bandit,
Sweet.
which still has its leather armor and a short sword.
Huh. Okay.
Fun.
Let's see. Put that on Borvo.
And you find 10 gold pieces.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
You also find a silver amulet with the with a skull of a deer or a stag.
Oh. Huh. Didn't we find another amulet that had a skull on it?
Yes.
It probably connects them to was the Bandit King.
I'm gonna pocket that.
Bandit King with the stag head, you know. Right.
All right. And that is all you find.
Okay. I'm just gonna pocket the 10 gold also.
All right.
And then I'm gonna
Alright,
climb
then
out.
All right.
All right, notes taken. We should
All right. Give me
on the
a.
ground as well as on the actual terrain we're going on.
All right. Give
Don't want to fall down that hole.
me a climb check.
Okay.
Down to her by this point.
I mean, Hans, if you want
Climb dex or strength.
strength, if you wanna
Okay.
do another strength check to help pull her up, you feel free
Yeah,
to
sure.
do that. All right. Well, fortunately, you threw that rope down because otherwise she would not be able to get out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, a rope is the rope is a DC 5, so you are barely able to. You have a hard time. You get caught in some of the spider webs, but you manage to make your way out.
Yay.
boy, it's a good thing I dropped that. Okay.
Oops, not title page. All right, yeah, so you guys can head back to the green belt.
Ugh.
Okay.
All right, and
Now, if we're quite done here,
all right.
find anything worthwhile?
Just this, and I show him the amulet with the skull on it. It's similar to the one that we found at the other bandit camp.
These might come in handy for later, when we have to deal with the rest of the bandits.
All right, and then
All right, let's move on. We have a little bit more to explore and some radishes to gather before we head back. Before we get back.
True that. Yes. Okay, so I guess we're gonna explore this last hex over here.
all right. Well,
now
you
and,
yeah.
And gather
So you
some
spend
radishes.
you finish the day spent getting this, and so
That would have taken 2 days.
I mean it's 2 days with this place and this place. If that's what you're asking.
Okay.
So that's another 200.
just-
That's another 200 XP.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're down for 1 day. We're down to 9, and then for 2 days we're down to 3.
Rations?
Yes.
Okay. We'll have to forage in the forest then. Alright, I've hit 2750.
Oh, no, we're down to 5. I miscounted.
Oh, never mind then.
Okay, so that's 200 experience. Let me just get down to my things over here.
So what does that give us, BAB?
Well, before you get a chance to level up, can everyone give me perception checks for the characters they're in charge of?
Yes. Have you received both of mine?
I have.
Awesome.
Give me 1 second.
Alright, so where are we at this point? We're at the place with the spiders?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here I will.
What's Snapkip's perception?
It should be on his token, so you could just press the. You should be able to press the perception button.
Okay.
Oh, that reminds me, I have to get the one from the spider nest and switch it out with the one on.
It was visible.
Green belt. There we go. Giant nap kip for some reason. There we go. It's better. All right. Hans.
Yes.
During the night, you notice, you see a small collection of shadowy figures stealthily approaching your campsite.
Aha. Okay.
From what you can gather, your first guess would be that they're mites.
Ah,
Wonderful. Yeah, yeah. That's, um. Yeah, in that case, screw stealth. I'm gonna wake everybody up by shooting my gun at one of them.
All right. Well, fortunately, this is not. You guys are just like it's not before you bed down for the night.
Oh, never mind. Okay. I mean, that might still be preferable. Hmm. They... Like, are they within speaking distance or no?
Yeah, they're within shouting distance. You know,
Shouting
you notice
distance.
that there are three of them, and they seem to have some sort of disgusting. It looks like they may have some giant centipedes with them.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, in that case, I am going to... How can I alert everybody?
by saying mites and shooting your
Yeah.
gun.
They're too far away for that. Um, no, I'm just... Yeah, I'm going to... I'm just going to state a little bit quietly so they hopefully don't hear me. Just like... yes. Our, it seems our mite friends have tracked us from their tree.
And we should greet them.
Uh,
Imogen says, drawing her bow.
hmm. Alright, a few mites and a few centipedes.
As long as there's not 12, I think we can handle it.
Yeah. Well, running's not an option. Okay. Can you shoot one from here?
Probably.
With a longbow,
How far away is
I
it?
think it's like what's the max range on a?
I think 120.
They're like
I could be wrong.
I thought it was like 300 on longbows.
I will
Look.
see. It's a composite. If that matters.
I think it does. I think that even adds distance to it if I remember correctly.
Longbow, composite plus what?
2.
Range is 110 feet.
I think of them plus 10 for, or is that with the bonus from it being a composite bow?
For it being a composite, it gets 10 feet on a normal longbow,
Which is 90 feet.
which is 100.
Okay. So you could shoot at one of them. They're about 300 feet off, I think. So
I will do that.
so you take a
I will
minus 4 penalty to it.
You're gonna take a major minus on this.
It's a long shot, but you know,
Oh,
either it hits or it doesn't, and at least we got the jump on them.
should we wait until they're closer for that then, or?
You know,
Well, think of it this way, Caleb. what do you do when there's people coming at you and you've got your archers in Rome Total War?
That's fair enough. All right, go for it.
All right. 0, 0, 0.
Is that with all the penalties?
You're -4.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't add the -4, so it's 14.
That still hits.
Oh, sweet.
One of them cries out in pain. And it sounds like they are preparing to charge.
A mite or a centipede?
I was assuming you
I
were
would've
shooting at a
shot
mite.
I was shooting a mite.
Okay.
Fire pit.
I mean, the mites are the fae that really don't belong in this plane. The centipedes are just accessories at this point.
Do you? How many tents do you guys have?
Well, I have one myself.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I have a large tent for me and Borvo.
Okay.
Possibly Napkip if he wants to squeeze in.
All right. So each one of you. So there's 3 then. Is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
All right. All right. And there's not going to be any real trees around, which is why I had such an easy time spotting them. All right. There's a campsite map that I'm going. So if you, I'll get your tokens though. If you guys just want to start heading towards there.
I'm already there.
Good job, Caleb. You get a cookie.
Hooray! I
Best
shoot it
campsite.
as mites.
Best campsite. 10 out of 10.
It gets the point across.
Yeah. If you want to go ahead and draw a campsite, you're more than welcome to, Robin.
Oh yay! Hang on, I've got my tools here. Let's see, brush. Let's see. Okay, let's make them red. They'll stand out against the background there. Okay, so there we go. Gonna draw the thing. There you go. There's a tent there, and it's got a little opening there, and then we got just
What happens when you actually tell the artist to draw it themselves?
Whoops.
Let's see, we got this one over here like this, and then we got just there, and then it goes like that, kinda. There we go. Oh my gosh, I hate this. Whatever, it's an avant-garde tent over there. And then we got one more over here.
A lot closer. Okay.
If I could get... It won't... It didn't load. And then there we go there. There, avant-garde tents, there you go. Which is art speak for total crap. What?
It's like you're saying that actually, like, art maybe actually, you know, you can objectively judge it or something.
No, I fully admit that art school is not learning how to hone your skills. It's just learning how
To be a giant
BS.
douche.
No, it's
It's how well you can BS.
If you don't want the white in there, Robin, you're
Oh, there's a fill. There we go.
yeah, you're gonna
And then there we go. Here's a fire.
yeah. If you just click on the second one and
There you
hit
go.
cancel, that will
Yeah.
that'll remove it so that you're just drawing a straight line. I don't know why it
I
does it the other way.
Draw diamonds, interaction tools. Here we go. Can I delete that? No.
Dear goodness, longbows are ridiculous on how far they can shoot.
Yes, they are. That is why they reinvented warfare.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready. We'll keep my avant-garde tents because I can't figure out how to delete them. Whatever.
So, all right, I've rolled initiative for all my guys.
Okay. Napkip.
Okay, there we go.
All right, so might 1 now that I have to
Why is Borvo even on the turn order?
Yeah, they are.
because I like the image of you sitting on top of Borvo. It looks cool. Purely the.
It was meant to be.
I guess actually you wouldn't be on top. Feel free to renegotiate anyone within reason on that map while I'm taking
Alright.
care of stuff.
Borvo would probably be like just hanging out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with being where I am, I think.
I think now would be a good time to dig into some of that harvest party candy we got.
Mine's already sitting in front of me. What? It's certainly not in front of me.
Doo-doo-doo.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Where did you put it?
I put mine on the thing.
But that's where I put mine.
How is that possible? Barbecue chips is mine. Where's mine?
Your barbecue chips are in the car.
You talking about?
Your barbecue chips fell out and they weren't put back in.
I guess I don't need candy.
Are they upstairs?
I don't know. I thought I brought it down.
Candy is missing.
Oh no.
Joel doesn't care about my struggles, Caleb.
I'm not a candy fan. Gonna be completely honest and level with you.
As you have said many times, you are entitled to your wrong opinion.
Oh!
I just don't have like a sweet tooth at all.
No,
Like it's just
I get that. I have enough for pretty much everyone I know. So
yeah, the theory me and Hannah are going after is like, all right, so our kids, between my complete lack of sweet tooth and her having your family's sweet tooth, like
Yeah.
they should meet somewhere in the middle and actually, have maybe a normal amount. I wouldn't say a healthy amount because I have a healthy amount because no sweets are healthy for you. But all right, so I'm gonna say that you shot Mite number 3 because he's in the center of the pile.
Okay.
Sweet. So am I able to shoot at them as they're coming up to us?
Yeah, you will be. That was your
Awesome.
surprise round shots at that. How much did you get for damage on that shot?
I believe 6.
Ow.
I will go check.
Yeah, it was 6. Ow.
Okay.
He is bleeding. You have profusely after that hit. All right, so
Nice.
Mite number 1 is gonna go. So he's going to run, so he can move 100 feet, but he'll take a -2 to his AC. And then it's Imogen's turn.
I shoot him. Yeah, same one again. And he should be within my range and commit this time, so it's not minus, right?
I mean, if you shoot at Mite 1, Mite 3 is still hanging back. He's kind of got stunned by his wound, and he's pulling the arrow out.
All right, I'll shoot at the closer one then.
Okay.
So 0, 0, 0.
So you are within.
That's a crit. That's a crit. Hold on.
Nice.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at this point.
Oh, you got the
No, I don't think it was a crit.
the spider actually did crit against you, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, you should have 2 additional wound points. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting
Okay.
about that rule with the crits in this version when you're doing wounds
Okay.
and vigor. All right, but you do hit him for 6 points of damage, which does draw more blood.
Nice.
Oh, did I get my vigor points back?
No.
Or
No.
okay,
Not yet. We haven't rested yet.
okay.
All right. Are you doing anything else?
How close is he? Let me see. Is he on? Okay, so he's still pretty freaking far away. Borvo is going to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna take a double move action. And scoot up here.
Okay.
Do I have to make a ride check to make him do that? Probably.
To make him move, no. To get him to attack, yes.
Okay. All right.
All right. So the mites drop their leashes and have their centipedes. They yell out in their filthy undercommon for them to do things.
Filthy Fae.
So they get to move 200 when they run.
I'm thinking my character might be slightly racist against Fae at this point.
Boom. Well, I mean, you are meeting the nasty, unlikable Fae.
Fair enough.
All right. So
I guess she would be fine with Fae that like move here and like live okay. These guys are just like destroying everything they touch.
oh yeah, they also murdered your friend. So
Yeah.
your hatred of them is completely understandable and justified.
What sort of range does a hand crossbow have?
Oh, did the freaking centipedes run past the bear?
Yes. They
Isn't that
have
wonderful?
they have a lot of range to move around right now. They can do that pretty easily. Do I still have the hand crossbow up? Crossbow, hand, range, 30 feet.
Ah, okay.
So I think it'd be
Where on earth? Oh, it's an exotic weapon, isn't it?
yeah. So 60. They're under 90, so you could shoot one of them with a -4 penalty, if I understand the rules correctly.
Okay. Yeah, try to get one shot off here. Ten.
No, that bounces off their carapace. He hits them. It just bounces off the. It's not enough to pierce.
Okay.
Oh wait, it's a. Is that okay? So it is. Okay, I'm reading things correctly now. Okay. All right. So mite number 3 is going to go. He spends his turn running towards you guys, and then it's Hans's turn.
Alec. Okay, I'll spend a grit point to trigger Deadeye, targeting.
All right, what is,
Hold on. Is this even possible? Yes. Targeting centipede, giant centipede.
Prime?
Yeah. So.
Giant Centipede 1 does look quite a little bit skinnier than his compatriot.
There to interpret that as this guy dodges more or this guy will go down quicker. Let's see. So that is 1d20 plus 5.
That is a miss.
To the touch, AC.
To the touch. I think that hits then, because he's running. So I think that would hit. Let me double check. Oh, they can move 4 times their speed.
Are they a lot closer than originally thought?
No, because I think I was doing them 5, so they're actually slightly. They don't.
Oh, so we might not have been able to attack them at all.
No. These guys would be here. These guys would be back here because they can only move 4 times, not 5. They don't have the run feat. 3 times your speed, and you lose your dexterity bonus to AC, so it misses.
Well, I can't even.
I will let you have made those attacks, because That was my bad. So
I need every bit of ammunition I can
okay.
I can keep, so it's
All right. You can.
I will take that grit point back.
Okay, got it. That's cool.
And fire until I can actually shoot at these darn things.
All right. Mike 2 is gonna run, and he only gets to run.
Actually, in that case, I'm going to take a prepared action to shoot at it
80 feet.
either when it gets within 30 feet of me or when it looks like it's within range, but not necessarily coming up as fast.
All right. It's Napkip's turn.
Okay,
Alrighty then.
not in that case. Because neither of us could attack our targets.
Alright, how far does a short bow? What's the range on the short bow?
No, you're gonna make me look this up.
I'm sorry.
Why didn't you look this up? You have it the internet.
I didn't know I'm a napkip.
A short bow has a range of 60 feet.
Okay. So, ruler tool time. Nope.
I think it 3 times is the max you can shoot at with a weapon, with a ranged weapon. 3 times its
Okay.
value.
So he
At
can
second
shoot it with
range
just-
increment,
Yeah, so he would just take a minus. Okay.
minus
yeah.
2.
Okay, so it's -2. Okay, he's gonna shoot at this centipede right here. So that's -2.
A 15. And yep, that hits.
Yay! And he max damaged. Wait, I hit Did I hit
You
longsword?
did. But it's the
Dang it.
it's the exact same thing.
Okay.
I think it's maybe a D3 instead. So, you just hit the
So-
longbow for me real quick.
Or
The short bow. Yeah, the short bow.
yeah.
Just hit that for me. I'll use.
Oh, it was a D4.
Okay, they're exactly the same. The thing doesn't crit the same. So
Yeah.
that is
Okay.
He hits the centipede, and yeah, wabash.
Whoopish. None too shabby.
So Might 1 is gonna keep up his life of running. That's Imogen's turn.
All right, Imogen's gonna shoot that closest one here, and that's right in her range increment, I think. 120, so it's pretty freaking close.
I mean, you could take a 5-foot step.
I
You
could.
could move slightly forward and shoot him.
I will move slightly forward and shoot him. See if that works. Yes, it is right within my range increment now. All right, so attack 0, 0, 0. Dang, nope, that one missed.
He dodges out of the way of it as it. Fatus.
Papoose.
It's Borvo.
Borvo is going to charge. Oh, he can't charge. It's too close. But he's gonna walk on up to the centipede
Yeah, he
and
can.
bite him.
10 feet. 10 feet is.
Oh, he can
Yeah,
charge?
10 feet's the charge range, unless I am completely
Oh,
mistaken.
sweet. Okay, so
I think it's 10 feet.
Okay, so does that like get a bonus and minus
2.
the defense? I think that's how that
It's
works.
a +2 to attack, -2 to defense, I believe.
We'll
Okay.
go with that. That sounds right.
All right, so bite. So that's +2, so that's 16.
That hits.
Sweet,
So that is.
and he max damaged. Borvo, I'm so proud of you. So he's got a -2 to his AC. Right
He causes green blood to sport out of this centipede.
Oh, I had to make a ride check for that.
Yes, you should have.
Right.
You're fine.
I'm good.
I think it's like you have to make a 10, so it should be super easy for you. But there will be rare instances where it'll keep coming up until you
Yeah.
get enough. All right. So what these centipedes are gonna do? This guy's gonna flank Borvo, and he's gonna bite at Borvo.
And Borvo is going to deflect it with ease.
Actually
Outside
does deflect it with ease.
it's outside of my range.
It's all in the mind.
And then the other centipede buddy is going to attack Borvo the same way.
Which he also deflected with ease.
That one actually took quite a bit of effort, but yes, he does deflect it.
Okay.
Khaled?
All right.
Yes.
All right. So the centipedes have been occupied. So Khaled is going to advance. That's with it. That's 3 range increments right there. Might as well take a shot. This is going to be at a -4.
Okay. Against who?
Centipede 1.
Okay. So be at a -8 because he's shooting into combat.
Oh yeah, that's right, isn't it? Shoot. Oh, I can hit the mite from here, actually. Instead. Because I forgot about the shooting into melee penalty.
All right. Shoot the mite.
Yeah.
And
Nope.
too bad because he is denied his dex bonus, so he would have gotten sneak attack damage.
All right. I'll do that in a minute. Okay.
Yeah, Mike 3 is just going to spend his turn doing his little thing.
Yeah.
Then it's Hans's turn.
Yes. Okay. Now he moves up here, which puts. Okay, he is within range. I'll target Mite 1. Why not? And this time I'll use that grit point.
Okay.
Is in 11 to his touch AC.
The 11 to his touch. That barely misses him. You see the bullet.
Even with-
You see the
even
bullet.
with the dex
You see the bullet.
So he's missing his dex and he's missing his armor.
Oh wait. Touch is with dex, right?
Dex.
So it's that's an 11. You said.
Yeah.
Oh, that hits then.
Ah, yay!
Ah, well then.
Yeah.
It's like he's missing his 2 bonuses to his AC. How did I miss? Okay.
Because he's small.
Yeah. 8 damage.
All right. So at first you think that the bullet whizzes past and misses him, and then you realize that you can now see a giant hole in his ear that's bleeding profusely. That's like number 1.
Ah.
And he and is knocked unconscious by that. So
Ha-ha!
instead, you think that it misses him, but then you realize he turned his head to the side to look at like the battle, and your bullet actually went straight through his brain, like through one ear hole and out the other one.
You thought you were in trouble, but it was I, dying!
I love that meme.
The first, like, several episodes of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and he just kept on coming up with a bunch of those. It's like, you thought I would survive this, but it was I, disintegrated! Oh god, it burns!
It's Napkip's turn. Yeah. I actually saw that. The weird thing about Linkara's stuff is I pretty much like everything that he does except for the bad comic reviews.
Really?
And I just don't find him. I don't find that as entertaining as I once did. Like some of his older stuff is still pretty funny, but I'm just like, there's better uses of my time. But when he's like, this is something cool or this is something different, I'm like, I'll watch those.
Yeah.
Is Napkip's move speed 20 or 30?
It is 30 because
Okay.
it is actually 20 because it would be 30, but he's wearing armor.
Okay, so he's just going to start moving up a little bit, but he's also going to shoot at Giant Centipede 1 with his short board.
Okay.
Short board, short bow. I
Alright.
combined short bow and short
All
sword
right. So
for some
he's taking the -4 penalty, but he still hits.
Yeah. Sweet.
All right. That's Centipede 1. Okay. And then it's Imogen's turn.
All right, Imogen's going to also start moving up. Her move speed is 30, so she's going to start moving up, and she's also going to shoot at Giant Centipede 1.
She hits Giant Centipede 1.
Sweet!
Even with the -4. Shooting into
Is
melee.
it a minus? Oh, it is. You're right.
Yeah, you're doing some.
I keep forgetting. I'm sorry.
You're doing some good rolls tonight. Is what I was saying. It's Borvo's turn to do it.
Nice.
Things with his life.
Oh, yeah, Borvo gets to do things. Okay, he is going to full round Giant Centipede 1, and Imogen is going to make a ride check for that.
Okay.
All right. And then he's going to make a full round against Centipede 1, which is the one to the north. So bite, claw, claw.
The bite in the first claw hit.
Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
To Centipede 1.
And then he's just gonna make the centipede's lives harder, and he's gonna 5-foot step this way.
All right. Well, he actually rips apart Centipede 1.
Oh, sweet.
He bites it and claws it until it's in twain.
Yes.
Nice.
All right. This Centipede is still going to move up and try to attack him.
All right, deflects with ease.
No, that is not with ease. He
No.
barely deflects it, but he does.
All right, so move action to reload hand crossbow. And let's hold a move. Let's hold another move on that for now. He'll shift up 5 feet. Okay, so yeah, he's shifting up 5 feet and reloading.
Okay, he's going to shoot.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yes. He doesn't have to shift at all. He can actually hit something. Yes, he will target. What are these mites down here? Mite 3. I forgot they were in range. That is a 13.
To hit Mite 3, he hits.
Hooray! 4 damage.
And I believe he should get sneak attack damage with that too, because they were running, so they were denied their dex bonus.
Oh no! So that's 1 more d6. Let me just double check and make sure I'm doing that right. Sneak attack.
Yep, D6s are for sneak attacks.
Yep.
And that is 1 extra. Okay. So 8 damage to Mite 3.
All right, let's see what kind of things this does to Mite 3.
Ew.
Mite 3 is dead.
Okay then.
The
This is
EB
go-
dead.
This is going significantly better than the last fight. We happen to be nailing all of our long-range sniper shots.
Yeah, it's like you guys are a long range party or something. So the fact that you managed to
Yeah.
make your perception, your insane perception check against their 13 plus stealth saved your butts. Because this would be a much harder fight otherwise if they had managed to sneak up on you.
Yeah.
Oh, they have a 13. They have 13 ranks in stealth. You mean?
No, they've got a plus 13 to stealth.
Oh my gosh.
man. That's interesting. Oh boy. So I needed to roll at least 6 higher than they did.
Yeah, because I just made them take 10 on it is how I do it. So I just go with a
Yeah.
DC of 10. So I'm like, it'd be a 23, and you rolled a. Let me see if I can find what your roll
Yeah.
actually was.
Okay.
You rolled a 25. So
All right. Yeah. Hans will reload with his standard action, and then let's see here. Can I move half my speed and then kneel down?
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Mite 2 is the last one alive. And he hates you guys. He's gonna move forward 20 feet.
What else is new?
And then he's gonna try to throw a dart into. Who's closer?
I am.
But
I
you're
believe.
kneeling down.
The giant
Oh, yeah.
bear.
So he's gonna throw a dart at Imogen's face. So give me a deflect check.
I don't like that. I don't like darts being thrown at my face.
He's got a -4 to the thing. So you
I don't know if I did very well.
you barely dodge out of the way, but you dodge.
I don't like darts being thrown at my face.
Oh boy.
It's Napkip's turn.
All right, now Kid's gonna start moving up still. He's gonna move 20, and then he's gonna shoot at this bugger right here.
Or the mite bugger.
This bugger right here. If I could get
I'm just gonna assume you're talking about Mite too.
this one.
It misses.
This bugger.
Barely, but it misses.
Fine. All right. So Imogen is going to shoot at Mr. Mite also. And he's not in combat, so that's not -4. So bang, bang, bang. That is a freaking stupid.
Yep. All right. Let's see how. Let's see. Let me go bring up the thingy.
Oh, I can't wait to hear what this does.
All right. Your share documents. Critical failure
See this
table. All right. He gets. All right. Let's see if you accidentally fall on your face. Nope.
You think you step on a patch of wet grass for a moment, but it turns out to be the most solid ground you have ever
All right.
walked upon.
Borvo.
All right, Borvo's gonna fall around Mr. Giant Centipede right here.
Okay.
So bite, claw, claw.
Oh my, that's a
He
potential
crit.
crit.
He crit on the first claw. So
The second claw.
Yeah, the second claw he crit. So he's gonna do that again.
All right.
No, he didn't crit it. Okay.
All right. So he does not hit with the
So
bite,
yeah,
and he hits with the first. He hits with the 2, so he does 9 more points of damage to the centipede.
sweet.
Very nice. We got him with the second claw and the bite then.
And
Not the bite.
Oh, the
bite
bite was
missed.
first?
The bite's always first. It's bite, claw, claw. I always do the bite first.
and he manages to tear that centipede apart as well.
Yay! Barvo's a lean centipede destroying machine.
Note to self, we are beasts in open warfare.
Well, no, just Borvo.
No.
Because
Yeah.
Borvo's the bear.
I think by open warfare,
the beast.
I think by open warfare specifically, he's talking about like open fields and stuff like that. Yeah, it's like all of your characters are.
Yeah, when two of us have long range combat and
Yeah, it's
then
like your entire-
semi range combat for Hans over
Yeah,
there.
it's like your entire group is
Rangers.
Okay.
I was gonna say dex based.
Except Borvo.
Yeah. Alright, so Kalad will 5-foot shift, use his move action to reload, and fire. This is at a range 2, so it's at a -2 this time.
Okay.
15.
Okay. Well, give me that. Give me that.
Right. 10 damage.
No, he crit, Caleb. Oh no, he got a
no, he
19. Not that he rolled a 19. My brain dyslexicated those numbers. All right. And he didn't get sneak attack damage on that.
He did not this time.
Right.
Okay.
But
24 damage.
yep.
Sorry, when you said to roll, I thought that's
Yeah,
what you
no,
meant,
I
but-
saw the 19. And I was like, oh, my dyslexic,
Crit.
my brain dyslexicated the numbers, and I was like, oh, he got a crit. All right, it's Hans'
Yeah.
turn.
Okay, so from kneeling position. Okay, so from this position, I will end another. Oh, yeah, I got a grit point back for killing him.
Nice.
I'll spend that grit point again.
Oh yeah, Kayla, did you remember to add that whole extra grit point that you were
Yes.
supposed to have the whole time?
Yeah, it's like I made my character a mysterious stranger in every way except my grit pool. So it's like, whoops.
Those
I have archetypes.
those are kind of important for your class.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'll spend that grit point again to target his touch AC outside my range 1. Okay, and I'll just do the subtraction in the roll this time. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay then.
Okay, well, you hit him.
Yeah, that hits.
I believe you only crit on 20s, though, unfortunately.
4 or 5 damage.
Okay, he is bleeding.
Oh, I forgot to factor in my. Yeah, I forgot I'm kneeling. That should give me a bonus to hit. That's fine. I hit him anyway. He is bleeding now. Good. All right, and then for my move action, it's allow me to like stand up and 5-foot shift.
Yeah,
or,
that's fine.
Or not 5-foot shift, but move back.
Yeah,
5
I mean,
feet.
you don't really have to shift because there's nothing near you. All right.
Yeah.
So the mite is going to move forward 20 feet, and he still really hates Imogen, so he's going to throw another dart at your face.
Well, I don't like you either. Deflects with ease. No.
And by deflects, you mean catches it with her teeth.
You do, though. You barely dodge out of
Oh,
the
I
way
barely deflected.
because
Okay.
he's at a super long range. So he's at past his range thing. So
Just
you barely dodge out of the way of it.
All right. So I think Napkip is within his range increment now. Yeah. So he's gonna
oh yeah, he's easily within range.
shoot a fi this mite right here. I don't think that hits.
No, he won't. He botches.
Oh, he fudged.
All right. Versus his
Better.
nothing.
Okay.
He was he would have
Oh,
maybe
boy.
fallen back a few steps.
Okay.
Just the
Alright.
sheer weight of the longbow
Imogen.
sending him backwards.
He only has a
He's got a short bow.
he only has a short bow.
I have
It's a
the
longbow to him.
No, it is a short.
I thought
It's a short bow to him.
Oh, it's a kobold shortbow. What's it to us? A hand crossbow.
It's like the tiny one that Javi has upstairs. It's the
Oh,
one that's
okay.
like 2
The
feet
toy.
long. Yeah. Okay, so she's gonna attack. This isn't within point blank range, I don't think. No.
Not
Okay.
unless you move up 10 feet.
I mean, I guess I could do that, couldn't I?
You could.
What is point blank range?
30 feet.
30 feet. Oh, it is just. Yeah, I'm just gonna 5-foot step up so that it's in point blank range. 0, 1, 1.
You hit him.
Oh, sweet!
Ow, for 11 points of damage?
Ow.
Oh, that's max. That's max damage for me. That was just a good roll.
I
Okay.
That was a good damage roll.
love how they all seem to fail their stay alive rolls.
All right. All right. So your arrow whops him in the chest, and he falls down, gurgling blood and shouting some sort of something at you in Undercommon. Napkip.
If any of them are. Sorry.
No, they're dead.
Okay, good.
Napkip walks up and kind of tilts his head, being their enemies. He kind of understands some of the words that he says.
Mhm.
And then after cursing a few more things, the thing drops down in a dead pose.
Mhm.
And Nabkip turns around and goes, "He say something about we may have one today, but grave color come for us?
Grave color?
Crawler.
Grave crawler.
Death comes for us all, doesn't it?
Yes.
Well, grave crawler I don't think sounds like a thing for death. It sounds like some kind of an undead type thing.
Okay, what is this grave crawler you speak of?
Napkip goes, "You don't know. Me never heard of anything like that before from mites."
Okay. All right. Well, it's safe to assume. We'll have to give that more thought in the morning.
I'm gonna search their corpses real quick.
All right, you find 18 pieces of gold,
Sweet.
along with if you want to take their terrible daggers and darts off of them.
No, that's fine. They can keep those.
Uh, I'll take 2 darts.
Okay.
Just to bring myself.
I mean, to us, their size daggers would be like letter openers.
Yeah.
I happen to have 3 right now, so I'll just bring it up to 5. Why not?
I mean, to Hans, like they're literally like actual like bar darts in size, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just.
Which I mean, if you hit somebody with an actual sharp bar dart, they are painful.
Oh yeah. Right.
All right.
All right, so we each get 9 gold K.
Okay.
Oh, and
Collad doesn't get any. What?
well, yeah, he's an NPC now. That happens.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You may also want to double check and see what if he was keeping it, what inventory he was keeping on him.
I will double check.
mean,
Do we have his character sheet?
Yes.
I do,
More or less.
but I don't think it had his items on it, his money on it.
No.
So you just may need to ask
Okay. Yeah.
Christian directly.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm figuring out how much XP you guys get.
Okay.
I know you hate me taking time to do that, so you know.
Oh no.
Well.
No. Oh, so such a yeah.
This. Yeah. By the way, I totally saw them because I can see in the dark.
Oh yeah.
All right, so you each get another 175 XP,
Sweet.
Nice.
and took absolutely no damage from them whatsoever.
Of course.
I was so excited. I was like,
No
you already had a
damage.
fight, and then you'll have this wandering monster fight, and they'll jump you, and it'll be all exciting, and then you're just like, nah, brah, we got this.
Pew, 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 pew.
Excuse me while I crit my perception check.
You said 175?
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
2948. Okay. 948. We got a quarter level up so far, Kay.
Yep. Yeah, we're getting our first bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, fun times.
Fun times had by all.
I just realized.
What did you just realize?
Yeah, I think that there's a weapon in here that only ever seen before in like a chapter of a chapter of the Jungle Book.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's like an ankus. It's like beer. Used to
I'm back.
discipline elephants in India. Hey, weapon list and being like, oh, cool, I know what that is.
All right, so you're going to spend the next day, exploring the place and getting some radishes.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Also, there's going to be a brief discussion of. Do you think it's worth going back to the mite's tree? It's likely that it's possible that of whoever was left, either all of them made it out here, or some of them made it out here, but all of them scattered. might lend us a hint as to what the grave crawler is.
I think it would be best if we burn the tree.
That's also a perfectly viable option. Um,
When there are parasites in a tree, you burn it, so that it doesn't infect the surrounding trees.
that is a perfectly viable option, but if there is a sort of undead in these lands, I think we should know about it so that we can get rid of it. Still,
So you want to go
suppose-
back down.
hmm,
Sorry if I'm not raring to go into a place where one of my friends died and all of my companions almost perished. I'm not really in a mood to go back down there just yet. Maybe when we get some reinforcements, if we get some reinforcements, I
Right.
would be more willing to go down. But right now, I'm not willing.
if we can, possible to go down as you suggest, we could just burn it. Perhaps
Right.
that will end the threat immediately. All right. Hooray!
Okay. Yeah. So that's another 25 experience.
Sweet.
Yeah. Sorry. It's 20. It's when I was saying 100 experience, I meant that per person. So since there's technically 4 party members, that's 25 apiece. So you've only gotten a total of 75 for the 3 places you've explored.
Oh geez. Okay, so mine. Okay, I'm gonna minus 200 then.
Oh, yeah, minus 200.
Okay, so then that would be in total. Each of us would be getting what?
75 for
Okay.
these 3 spaces. My bad. I'm sorry.
So I'm at 2823 then.
Yeah. That is where I'm at as well.
Okay.
Quarter level bonus?
Give me 1 second. You were at 2,000, so 2,750.
What's the thing we get for that? We just hit
Base
it.
attack bonus.
Awesome.
All right. I think I'm going to take another level in Cavalier this time. I'll have to look up the what's the name for the incremental. What is it?
Staggered advancement.
Staggered or no, for the dual classing, the BAB fix.
Oh,
base
the
attack.
fractional bonuses. But since you guys are only getting your BAB, you don't need to look it up yet. So I'm just going to
Okay.
There we go.
I'm just gonna quickly add that Napkip now has a
Hooray!
+7 to all of his attacks.
Nice. Okay. Yep. And that brings me up to that. Which will then affect stats. And back up to 2 grit.
What's a D8? What is it? D10. Okay. So the BAB increases by 1 per level. Okay.
Yep. I was gonna say yeah. The Cavalier is one of the martial classes, so it gets 1 every single level.
Okay, so my BAB goes up by 1.
Yep.
Both of my classes get full BAB, so that's nice and easy.
Okay, so my attack is now 2 3/4.
Oh, and
They might
yeah, and Khaled, no matter what he picks, I'll figure out what he's gonna pick. He'll get a +1 as well. So, oh wait, he's slightly behind you guys, I think.
Yeah.
We'll make life easy, and we'll just say he's on target with. We'll make We'll make everyone on the same thing.
Okay.
Okay.
I get the same saves as well. That's handy.
It is handy. Yep. So, Caleb, if you want to go through and change his stuff up.
Yes. So that'll bring his CMD up 1, his CMB up 1, and his.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Pfft,
All right. So in the meantime, while you guys are working on that, you're going to after you spend the day.
excuse me.
That's fine. After you spend the day doing that stuff, you're gonna head back to Oleg's.
Mm-hmm.
We have gathered our radishes and explored plenty of areas.
All right. You return to Oleg's. It looks very similar to how you last left it.
Awesome.
I'm going to take the ring and immediately go to find. I always forget her name.
Svetlana.
Svetlana.
Well, so, it was Oleg who actually asked you for it back. So.
Okay, fine. I will go find Oleg then.
I actually had a suggestion for that.
All right. We'll say that you asked me on the way there.
Yeah. Well, no, it's like she wanted to make him the special meal with the radishes. So it's like, give her the radishes, and then when you give Oleg the ring, it's like maybe tell him that you think he should give it to her after dinner. just I don't know. I don't know. I'm a bit hopelessly romantic, so it's just. So that just seemed like a nice time to do that. It's like she just did something for him, and then it's like, by the way, surprise.
All right.
Okay. Fine. Well, we will both give him the ring together, and then you can let him know about your harebrained scheme.
Yes.
All right. So he's inside of his study, working on numbers and figures and calculating stuff. And he when you knock, he sharply goes, "Yes."
We have something for you, Oleg.
Oh, yeah, adventures, come in.
All right.
All right. So we walk in.
Yeah. So to start things off, we believe that we have pacified the kobolds in the area. Hopefully, time will tell, but hopefully they should cease whatever trouble they were causing.
Oh, it's good. That's good news. I'm sure the captain will be glad to hear of it and be able to report back to it. But should make trade a little bit easier in the area.
Indeed. In the meantime, they rewarded us. In the meantime, they themselves actually. We did a favor for them, and they gave us a few things. I think there might be. I think that you might be interested in some of them. Go over to Imogen, because she has it.
I pull the ring out, and I smile, and I go to hand it to him.
He looks confused at first, and then he's like, "Oh, you got this from the kobolds, not the soldiers."
Yes. Yes, they took it from. Yes, they took it from the bandits.
Oh.
Actually, to be precise, it was mites that stole it from the bandits and then got attacked by kobolds.
Yeah,
It's a convoluted.
Political strivings of wildland creatures.
Yeah, first he looks.
Long story short, we got the ring back.
Yeah, his face flashes with looks of confusion, and then happiness and joy, and he shakes both of your hands in a very tight, hard grip, and he goes, "Oi, thank you very much. It means the world to me to have this back.
Yes. If I might, yes. If I might suggest, I think. Yeah. Um. Hang on. Let me figure out how I was going to phrase this. Yeah.
I'm going to leave the room and
Yeah.
go to give radishes to his wife.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. If I might suggest, I believe your wife was planning a dinner for you. It might. Yeah. Perhaps you might surprise her with it either during or after the meal.
All right. Give me a diplomacy check.
I just put a rank into that.
Matchmaker, matchmaker.
I mean, they're already match made. You don't get much.
Yeah.
Kingmaker, make me a king.
What?
Yeah. A class skill for either of my classes. That's okay.
Yeah. He strokes his
Yeah. It might be somewhat romantic to. And is all I'm thinking.
Yeah. He goes. I don't usually take kindly to other people telling me how to conduct any of my business. I appreciate the advice, and I'll think about it. He does not, at the very
That's
least,
fine.
seem insulted, which...
You know her best. Yeah. That's perfectly all right. You know her best. You know her best.
Yeah, you managed to not insult him at the very least, which...
Yeah.
You have a very similar reaction from Sletvana when you bring her the radishes. Imogen, and she gives you a reward of 250 gold.
Holy cow.
Nice. Oh my gosh.
And
Premium radishes.
yeah, and while that's going on, Oleg is writing something to you and hands it to you, and he goes, with the bandit trouble, I don't have quite the capital on that I would like, but this is he goes, he hands it to you and he goes, there's an IOU for anything that you could ever want at anything you for 1,000 gold here at the fort, and just know if I don't have something, I do have connections in Rostov, and I can probably order it for you. So if I don't have it now, I can get my hands on it for you.
Well, I shall keep this for later, perhaps when you are further on your feet and can afford such things. In the meantime, thank you. There are... Hang on. He just runs in and throws the money at me. Okay. In the meantime, I will require. Yeah, I will require a few mundane items from you.
All right.
Some bits of metal. Hang on. What on earth? What on earth would I use for that?
What are you thinking?
I think he wants to craft himself some ammo.
Crafting some ammo. Bullets are easy enough. And I actually have some silver I can smelt myself.
Well, if we get a pickaxe, we might be able to get some.
What can I make? Just that. Okay. Yeah. Maybe some. Is phosphorus a chemical yet? What could I do? How could I make a flare?
Alchemist's fire.
Alchemist's fire.
Yeah, Alchemist Fire
Well-
is essentially a file that you throw, and when you throw it and the file breaks.
Yeah, so I
it
don't think
bursts
I
into
don't think
flame.
that's necessarily mundane stuff, but if you describe what you want to him, he does have some alchemist contacts that he'd be able to
Well-
get stuff from.
Well, see, a flare cartridge is only worth 10 GP. Would be an alchemist fire. It's just assorted bits and bobs that I like. A bunch of scrap metal, and how does a flare work?
Is there a
It's a sort of firework.
crafting-
It's a sort of firework. Yeah, I need craft alchemy to make it. Seeing how cheap it is, I don't think the ingredients are that expensive. I'm just blanking on how on earth a flare works.
I will be right back
Okay.
while you guys are figuring this out.
Okay. I believe it's a type of firework.
All right. Yeah, he probably wouldn't have
It's-
that necessarily on hand, but
Uh-huh.
he'd definitely be able to get it for you.
Okay, yeah, so I just need various rock dusts for that. The rocks themselves.
Yeah, it takes a little while to kind of like explain to him what you want, but he is a merchant, so and he's like, "Oh, this alchemical stuff," and he
Yeah.
he tells you that it'll take about a week, or so to get it, but he should be able to get it from Restoy for you.
Yeah.
He's planning on making a trip out there soon, so if he knows that he's got a buyer for something rare like that, he'll definitely.
Yeah, does he have scrap metal available?
Scrap metal, yeah, that's
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna craft myself some bullets then.
all right.
So that's 30 G. So that's 1 GP per bullet. Discounted for buying materials. Yeah.
All right, so crafting check then.
Yeah. Where did I find the? Okay, hold on.
Crafting. Okay, so it'd be a third of the item's price for raw materials. Find the item.
Okay, so I can spend 10 gold to.
All right, so it'd be find the item price in silver pieces.
In silver pieces.
Yep.
Silver pieces for 30 bullets. It's 300.
Okay, and then somebody's
So a
eating
tenth of
something.
that.
I'm sorry.
Um. Let me see. I don't have it here.
So it's 3 gold to buy the scrap metal. Um.
Um. I guess. Like it would. I guess it'd be the same DC as like a crossbow bolt.
Probably.
Let's see. Craft. What is it? Gunsmithing? Is that what it's called?
The thing,
What's
yes. Oh,
Crafting firearms. Firearms?
crafting firearms. Ooh.
I think that's what they're called. What it's called.
Yeah, crafting ammunition. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Let's see. You can craft alchemical cartridges for cost in raw materials equal to half the price of the cartridge. Bullets, black powder cartridges takes 1 day of work for every 1,000 gold of ammunition.
Oh, okay. There you go.
so I can just do
Yep.
it.
All right.
I'm spending 30. That is a tiny percentage of a thousand.
Yeah. So you can easily get that done.
Okay, I'm also going to smelt down. I have 8 silver pieces. Could I make 4 silver bullets out of that?
8 silver
I don't know.
pieces. Well, I mean, so typically, like coinage like that isn't pure thing.
Oh, okay then.
So you could, yeah. I mean, um,
If you
I could
if
just
you
make
had a
one, honestly.
if
I
you
need
had
to.
a forge, access to a forge, you could probably purify it, but that
Uh-huh.
would take a while.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
would think.
Let me. How much would a normal silver bullet cost?
A normal silver bullet would cost something that. Here we are. Silver bullets 25, so it'd be 2.5 gold. So no, I need a lot more silver than that.
Yeah. So I mean, you are a trading post. So if you want to do money exchanging, or buy silver directly from him, because he does have like a few pieces of silver.
Yeah, I'll buy some silver.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to rule it'll probably whatever. Yeah. So you'd have to melt as much silver as stuff to do it because.
Yeah. It's 25 per bullet. So how much would that be per? How much would that be per bullet?
Whatever it would cost normally.
Okay, so just 25
Yeah.
for one. That is perfectly fine. I will make 4, I believe. Okay, there we go. That should keep me. Okay, that should keep me loaded for a while.
I take it Robin found her candy.
I did. I'm
Where was it?
sorry. It was upstairs.
All right.
And all the chips have been lost in the car.
All right. You are you have is there any other business that you wish to complete while you're here?
I want to
buy buying some trail rations.
Okay. They can make as many as you want for those. So as long as you're not like
Okay,
ridiculous like 80. I'm like, oh,
Yeah. How many do we have right now, Robin?
5, I think.
Okay. Looking at
they can make as many as 14 for you with the supplies that he has on hand.
Yeah, why not? Let's. Yeah. 8 right now. Let's get 12.
All right.
How much would that be?
I don't know how much your travel rations cost. Well, I'm assuming you just want the human kind.
Yeah, that would be good.
5 silver pieces a piece.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 5 times 12 is 60. So that's 6 gold.
Yep.
I will subtract 6 gold.
Okay, so that's how many rations?
12 more.
Okay.
All right, and looking at the calendar now. How long? Is this the same day that we explored the rest of the forest? Or
This is the day after.
the day after. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, so it is. All right, thanks.
Are you like directly unwrapping them in the mic, or am I just being overly
Yes.
sensitive to it?
Oh no!
This is how somebody gets themselves muted.
No. I'm sorry.
So while you guys are at Oleg's, you overhear the captain talking to one of his subordinates.
Oh, good.
He goes, they're looking at a map, like like it's not a good map, but it's kind of like the super generic map that they have of the area, like from olden days. Basically, it's like forest, river, and he's Elmo, the guy goes, wasn't there a crossing over here somewhere? And the guy goes, uh, um, and he goes, nah, I don't think. He goes, there used to be, but I've heard rumors that the bandits burned that down, the bastards.
I'm casually strolling over.
In fact, I even heard that the man who built it, they killed, and he's come back as some sort of undead monster.
Yes, I walk up to them. Greetings, Captain.
Good evening.
Ah,
It's not evening yet.
what would you just be a sir at the moment, I believe, right? That's what we've kind of gone with.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, it's a gunship. How goes the cartographying?
It goes smoothly.
Good.
I wish to inform you that hopefully your troubles with the kobolds have been pacified. And we had to deal with some intertribal politics.
Oh, that's good to hear. I help things a bit.
Indeed. I look down at their map. This seems slightly out of date. Do you wish for an update?
Oh yeah. From
So far.
what little much you have explored, this thing is massively inaccurate and out of date. He goes, yeah, if you could give us a few pointers, it'd help. I mean, not really doing much, but looking after the fort here.
Yes, of course.
But help in case something happens.
Yes. Yes, for instance, this bridge actually exists over here. It's worn down, but still probably functional, except for mounts.
Nah, all right.
Well, hang on a minute. Let me get the proper map we've been making. Kalad, come over here for a minute.
Kalad
Doop, 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 doop.
wanders over.
Yes, do you still... Yes, may we see the map?
Why, of course.
Yes.
He unfurls the map.
Alright. Yeah. Alright, so it's still rather incomplete, but we've managed to decipher a few locations here. You can ignore these markings for now. Because they probably won't come into play at all. Yes, I couldn't help but overhear. You say you think you know who built this bridge down here? Maybe he could repair it.
He pointedly goes, "Oh, I don't think so. Last time I heard, from what I heard, a couple of our men, well, not really our men, but proper, Roastlanders,
Of course.
hunters were going to go use it and got burned down and looked as though there'd been some violence that happened there. Then they
Hmm.
have he goes and they even tell tale that it's haunted by the guy who built it.
You don't say.
Yeah, wants revenge against the bandits in the area or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. From their story, they saw something and heard a few words about it. Could make out bandits and a feeling of hatred and went off run. I'm pretty sure they
They could.
was just a bad dream that they had. Bit of bit of bad jerky will do those kind of things to you, make you see things that aren't there.
Hans, are you sure that's
Entirely
the same
possible.
bridge?
Not 100%, but it's worth checking out. We know of only one bridge around that area,
Yeah, well,
or at least that we've seen. It bears looking into.
all right. Well, I'll let the sword lords know about the kobolds, and if things continue to have died down, and it looks like everything's fine. I'm sure they'll get you a reward for that.
Excellent. I'm glad to. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that they value peace as much as the peace with the kobolds as much as extermination of them. No,
Imogen does the
Yep.
slow turn and just stares at you.
basically, he. No, I said exactly what I meant to say. It's like they value them alive just as much as they value them dead. Good. Glad we kept them. Then it was worth keeping them alive, I guess. Because might not have sounded like that, but okay. Yeah. Have you looked at that catapult yet, Captain?
He goes, oh yeah, we've been he goes, Oleg's, Oleg's brought a few parts in from us, that we've requisitioned, and we're slowly working on it. They're pretty bad shape, so it's taking a while and needs a lot of work, but we've got one almost up and running. Should be.
You mind if I take a look?
Yeah, go right ahead.
All right, time for a knowledge engineering roll. Because hooray, I have that. Do I want to take a 10 on this?
Would it be advantageous for you to do so?
15 even. Yeah, okay, to get much better, I'll have to actually roll a 15. So I'll start with the one that's almost up and running and just take a 10 on that.
All right.
So that is a 15.
Okay. I'm just double checking to see if the book has anything to say about these. That's how you spell catapult.
some of these foods are incredibly fun.
Such as?
Well, you could have bread or caviar, chocolate or a fortune cookie.
Um,
All
You
right.
could have haggis, ice cream, maple syrup.
just straight maple syrup.
Yes.
All right. You take a look at them, and yeah, I mean, they're in pretty. It looks like they're on the right pack.
No, I'd want to roll for the bad ones. That was just for the one that's almost.
Oh
up and
yeah, the
running.
one that's up and running. Yeah, it looks like they know what they're. It looks like they know what they're doing. You give them a
Okay.
few pointers of like, oh well, if you do this and this, you may be able to speed things up a little bit.
Okay.
Oh.
And that's for the ones that are a bit worse off.
Yeah, you managed to talk things over with them, and you've got your extra pair of eyes are helpful to them in determining what is the most important thing to get them so they can shoot, and then get them to so they can shoot really well later on, so they can prioritize that kind of stuff.
Okay. So that should get them up and running a bit quicker. Very nice. And they have all the supplies they need?
Yes. Well, they will if they don't have it right on hand.
Okay, so if it's not here, it's coming.
Yeah.
Or it's on its
Yeah.
way.
Or they'll yeah. They've got requisitions orders in time, but that they'll have to go through
Yeah.
some government bureaucracy to get them. So.
Fun times. Ugh.
While you're working on this, the captain pulls you aside at one point, and he goes, I've got a favor to ask of you, sir.
Of course, what is it?
He goes, there was a mercenary that was working with me and my company. He betrayed us when we needed him and stole a bunch of our stuff. And while I'm sure the stuff is long gone, I'd still like to see justice done to him. I lost a lot of good men because of the equipment he stole from us. I hear that he's become a bandit in this area, so if you come across a man named Falgrim Sneeg, I'd appreciate if you could bring him back alive, or at the very least proof of his death. I prefer he stand trial for what he didn't get the punishment he deserves, but I understand that things are dangerous, and if he gets himself killed, well, that happens. I can promise you, sir.
If he is truly a bandit, then execution is sometimes necessary regardless of how it comes about. Regardless, if you'd like to see him be called to be specifically called out on his actions, I think we can definitely try to keep him alive for you that long.
Oh, we'd like to make an example of that one for what he did, and more. And if you ask me, he doesn't deserve a warrior's death.
It's like, just a reminder. It's like, yeah, it's like I am within the law in killing them. It's just
Right. He goes, well, and I understand, if things get chaotic and he has to go down to keep yourself alive, that's fine. But I can. He goes, if you bring me back proof of his death, I'll be able to get you some high quality gear. If you bring him back alive, I'll probably be able to requisition a bit more than I could if you just bring him back dead.
Yes. We shall certainly endeavor to do so. We have a lead on the main hideout of the bandits in the area. Still exploring our options as to how to approach that situation.
All right, well, just if you catch him, bring him back here to me. If he's dead and you can bring me back some kind of proof, well, I'll appreciate being kept in the loop.
Of course. No. I shall certainly keep an eye out. I think we'll be leaving again tomorrow morning. Your catapults here should be up and running a few days ahead of schedule. They won't be perfect for some time yet, but you'll at least be able to use them just in case.
Ah, thanks.
You're welcome. Now, Engine's still hurting from her wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, against that fight. Yeah, you should probably get those healed.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go find Mr. Healy Man.
Oh, you're not just gonna heal them yourself?
Oh, I can do that, can I?
You can. I just assumed that because you only had like one wound point, so I assumed that you just were going to heal it with your own cure wounds that you
I forgot
now have
about
the
that.
ability to cast.
I forgot. Okay, let me look up Cure Light real quick because I want to make our macro for that.
All right. Well, so if you're healing wounds, you heal 1 per dice that you would roll
Okay.
instead of, and for vigor you roll as normal. So
Channel positive energy that cures 1d8 points of damage plus 1 point per caster level.
Awesome.
yeah. Oh, and Caleb, I
Yeah.
forget if I mentioned this to you or not, but you always heal at least minimum 1 from either side of your thing, because
Right.
yeah. So
No, I know I can't possibly heal for 0.
yes, I just want to make sure that you understood that, like, when you're healed, you are still healed. It's just, you'll have to have 4 dice before it actually.
Yeah. Ah, that is the problem. At least positive energy can actually heal me.
This is true.
That is like the main thing I wanted to be able to do. Because it would be really, 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 really inconvenient otherwise.
All right, is there anything else you guys want to take care of while you're at the fort?
Think so? For me? Robin?
Real quick, how does using Cure Light on Vigor work?
So you just roll as normal.
Okay, and wounds.
You heal 1 wound per casting or as many vigor points as you roll.
Okay.
Yeah, so for wounds you heal 1 per dice that you roll for it.
Okay.
And then for vigor you just heal normally.
Okay.
I see.
So if I cast Cure Light, I would only heal 1 point of wound.
That is correct. For every cast.
Okay. So how long have we been traveling without being molested?
A day.
Okay. So I'll just use it once. Do I get my vigor back, right?
Yeah, you get the back at every day.
Okay.
Right. Does that bring you back up to full?
No.
How many casts do you? I mean, because it happened before you went to bed. So how many wounds do you have?
I have 8 out of 11 wound right now.
All right, and then you would have had 2 days where you would have had to cast it. So how many spells do you have per day?
I believe 1.
So you'll still need some healing from him.
Right, or tonight and a good night's sleep
rest.
will get you there, because you'll
Okay.
actually be inside of a structure, so you'll heal naturally.
All right. So we'll spend the rest of the day resting. Or at least Imogen will.
All right. Yeah, you take it easy today.
All right, I don't think there's much else yet. I am going to quickly write down that I have that voucher.
Yeah, you can keep track of that, okay? I'll keep track of rations, you take care of that.
All right, where do you so it's the next day, where do you guys want to head off to?
Well, my thought was, oh,
How much will I have healed?
Well, I mean, you'll heal yourself 1 point, and then I guess you'll be able to spend a full day resting, so 2 more.
Okay. So I'm at full
'Kay.
now.
okay, so, shoot, that actually throws out my original plan. Okay, Hans is suggesting making for the bridge and investigating it.
Okay.
And we'll start there.
Oh, does Borvo get more bab?
Yeah, Borvo gets his bab.
Let's see.
All right, so let me just double check because I think you'll be able to get there. It'll take you a full day of writing, but you'll be able to get there in a day. It may take you 2.
Hold on.
I just want to recheck the chart. Recheck it. There we go. It should be right up here, which it is. You have 40 feet. So crossing the plains hex will take you 4 hours. So it'd be, I mean, so
Borvo doesn't get bab this level.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it'll take you about 16 hours to get to the bridge. So it'll take you about 2 days, I'd say, to get back to the bridge. But
Can I roll survival
yeah,
so
but
we don't have to
you'd
use
be
the
able to
rations?
you and Napkip would be able to make survival checks for those days.
I will do that.
Okay, so it'll take us 2 days to get there.
Let's see. Skills. Survival. +6.
All right. So Robin,
Mhm.
one day while you and Napkip are out out foraging for food,
Yes.
he looks at you and he goes, so so who chief?
Out of whom?
With us. Who is chief? Who is chief now?
Well, as far as rank is concerned, I would assume Hans, but really, there's not really a chief now. We're just friends, helping each other.
He just looks at you in complete confusion.
There doesn't need to be a chief.
You have just told him there does not need to be water. He goes, so Hans chief.
Kind of, not really.
Hans kind of chief, enough chief for Nafkip.
Okay, fine.
You just hear him muttering to himself, "No have chief. What she mean, no have chief? What kind?"
She means our new nation will be communist. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
We're not king yet.
You hear him you basically it's like he's kind of like, what kind of barbarians am I working with now? But he goes, no, Hans chief, Hans mage, Hans chief.
What?
And priest, yes, okay.
Oh, that's right. He thinks he's a mage because boomstick.
I have the magic boomstick.
Yeah.
Okay. That's right.
The magic boomstick.
All right, so survival check.
You've seen it. You don't understand it.
All right. So yes,
I should have taken a 10,
I mean, yeah, you can just take a 10.
but I didn't.
Well, you can take a 10 on the next one because you have to make 2 of them. So,
Oh, I'll take a 10 for 16.
all right. What's Napkip's survival? Napkip's survival is +3. So yeah, he'll take 10s. He can take 10s as well. So you're able to because there's nothing going on to make it stressful. So you
Mm-hmm.
you manage between the two of you. You live off the land.
Yay!
All right. So you arrive in the area. You spend the night. It's the next day. You're gonna investigate the area a bit more.
Okay, so hang on. We left on the 21st. So what is it today?
The
The 22nd or the 23rd?
be the 23rd.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I forgot the question now. What was it?
We're exploring the area,
Yeah.
attempting to cross the bridge, probably.
Yeah, I will attempt to cross the bridge
All right.
without my horse because actually no. First, I'm going to investigate the bridge with my knowledge engineering and see if I can
All right.
figure.
Give me a knowledge engineering check.
Horse
Yeah.
catapult.
I'm gonna take 10 for a 15 on that.
All right. Let me double check and see if that gives you any new information. Besides, let me put it this way: does it officially give you any new information besides what I think it should tell you?
The bridge is broken.
Um. All right. Yeah, you're pretty sure with your original assessment that it can carry about one medium-sized creature at a time.
Yeah.
Possibly 2 small creatures. A
Okay.
large creature, there's no way it can support its weight. 2 medium creatures could possibly do it, but it would be a strain on the bridge.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so if we go one at a time, we should be okay.
We should be. I think it would be more to our benefit if we tried to get some supplies out here to fix this thing.
Well, there's forest on the other side, right?
Yeah, there's forest nearby. Do you have any idea how hard it is to actually cut down a tree and whittle it down and make support beams?
Oh, Imogen, you wanted to buy a pickaxe,
Yes.
didn't you?
I did.
Okay, there is a pickaxe that you are able to buy.
Yay! How much?
Normal pickaxe price.
I will look it up.
It's in the book as a weapon. I know that much.
Nice.
Uh, 14 GP.
Then it costs you 14 GP.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right. So what are you guys gonna do with the bridge?
Okay.
All right. Well.
But yeah, when you say that, Imogen narrows her eyes at you, as if to say you were the one that suggested we try to fix it.
I suggested we try to get supplies down here.
And where do you think those supplies come from?
Either the store or the forest. I'm saying one requires more. One
You are
requires.
such a noble.
One requires significantly more work for quite possibly the same amount of time. At least we shouldn't waste time trying to solve the problem immediately.
Then let us
There
just
are-
cross
yeah.
the bridge one at a time.
Yes. Hans will cross the bridge, just even as they're speaking. I know that there are some berries on the other side of this bridge.
All right.
How are our food supplies? Are we doing well there?
We have 17 rations.
It should be fine to do some foot exploring.
Yeah. So the horses are large creatures, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So we'd have to find a place for them to stay. That would be a problem. All right.
Or
well,
you can
simple-
try to
no,
have them swim across. That is a
Yeah.
possibility.
Ford the river.
All right. Yeah. Survival check. Is there a decent place where they might be able to ford?
I can probably ford with them. Like, I could ride one, ford with the horse, then cross the bridge back, ford the other one, cross the bridge back, ford the third one.
So I'm also going to state as much to Imogen. We should see if we can find a place to ford the horses across.
Okay, I'm gonna start looking.
Okay.
Survival check.
Yeah, you think you find a place where the horses could cross without too much problems.
Okay, do they need me to ride them across, or can we, like,
Oh, you're gonna need
give them a solid push?
you're gonna need somebody to go with them.
Okay,
All
I'll
right.
go.
Hold.
I'll go.
Yeah. Yes. Hold one moment. I want to test the bridge first, and I'm going to walk across it.
All right, you walk across the bridge.
Nothing happens.
It's rickety, it's creaky. It feels when you touch a few boards that if you would step heavily on them, they may break, but you're able to cross it.
Okay.
Yeah, it creaks and groans and makes sounds that make you uncomfortable with crossing it, but you cross it.
Oh, no ghost, no troll. Well, I'll cross back over and try to ford the river.
I've got solid ride.
Yes, but you can't ride both animals at once.
No, but you
So you hang on to the horses, and I'll just ford with one of them, and then come back across the bridge, and then ford the next
I
one.
mean, you would need
Pretty
you
good
only
ride as
need
well.
you only need one person to ford if that's the question, because you can like tie a rope to the other ones and
Yeah.
pull them along.
Okay, so I can ford at the same time. I do have rope. I can use that.
It would be quicker if you had more people, just because it's easier to manage all
Yeah.
of them. So
I mean, you can help if you want.
Yeah, sure. I'll help to ford. I'll take a 10 to that ride check 17 to assist.
okay.
Orvo's going to swim too.
So Robin, make your ride check.
Well,
Your ride check is worse than mine.
All right.
Wait, what?
wait, what?
And I misread that.
All right.
Helped enough.
All right. So you're who is? All right. So horses. All right, one of the horses has a hard time crossing. So he does slow the group down, and it does take a little bit while, but you do eventually manage to get across. But it does, eat up about an extra hour of your time to ford
All right.
the horses across.
Okay, that's fine. I wasn't expecting this to be a cakewalk, but
Yep. So you are on the other side of the bridge.
All right.
All right, let's move. Okay, let's start going Um, going northwest.
Okay.
Meaning due left.
Okay.
And then
Are you just
we'll
do you want to explore this, or do you just
I
Yeah,
would
I'm-
say explore it.
that area. Basically, we're in this area. The potion man mentioned berries that he looked for beyond the bridge. So this is functioning as exploration and seeing if we can't find them.
All right. So you spend. That is not the tool that I wanted. Boop. So across, you find that it is quickly. You find that it is deep forest area, and you spend
Mhm.
you spend a day exploring it.
Okay.
How long would it take if we lived off the land?
It would take you twice as long, so it would take you 4 days to explore the whole.
Explore the whole hex.
Yeah.
I suggest we use our trail rations while we're in the forest.
Actually, you know what? I
Okay.
would say it'd take you 3 days because in the forest the food is more plentiful.
Probably.
So I would say that
Mhm.
it's much easier to find the food that you want. So I'd say it'd only take you 3 days if you spent each day looking for food.
Okay.
Same thing, Kay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so you're gonna spend the next day looking at it too.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you guys? Yeah. Are you guys actually living off the land here, or?
I thought you just said we were using our trail rations.
Um.
So that's 2 days of trail rations. So we're down to 9.
All right. While you are exploring this hex,
Random encounter. What?
not so random.
Uh,
1 second. All right, you come across a large fallen pine tree where the branches have created a natural shelter. And as you do, you hear a squeal, a very loud squeal coming out from underneath it,
like,
like a boar squeal.
I am aiming at it. Yeah. Oh boy.
is it like an animal or is it
Yeah.
something else?
yeah.
Hans is just going to yell.
It's an animal
Hans is
squeal.
going to yell.
Okay,
Hans
it's
is
an
going to
animal.
yell, "Brace yourselves!" Because he remembers the wanted poster.
All right.
Yep.
Imogen's going to draw her bow.
There's a new map called
Tuskgutter's lair.
Yep. I'll take care of your tokens, so you don't need to worry about that.
I did edit the one on the green belt.
Okay, good. I'm deleting the title page just so we don't have to
Okay.
worry about that.
Oh no,
Confusion.
it's loading.
Shouldn't take that long. There's not that many.
3 out of 5.
Shoot. What did he want this for again? Oh well.
I have to go get your Stupid horses.
Oh, dumb horses. Why couldn't they all be bears?
Oh, 1 second. Well, before this starts up, Robin, as a cavalier, you
Yes.
can train animals, correct? You should be. I mean, you can. I just forget the exact rules for it.
Cavalier train and Pathfinder.
What did you take a? Did you take a like a type of a special type of? Oh yeah, you took the.
Beast Rider.
Yeah, I think they even get a bonus to it. Maybe.
It's handle animal,
Mm,
I think.
Okay, Beast Rider. Da. All right, yeah, you don't get expert trainer,
Okay.
which you'd get at 4th level anyway. So
Mhm.
Fun.
yeah, okay, so yeah, it is handle animal.
Okay. So I can. I'm just not an expert at it.
Yep. All right. So, well, yeah, but you've had a lot of time with these horses, so
Mhm.
I figure we should retroactively look and see if you've actually trained them.
Okay.
Because
I'm 4 out of 5 right now for the Tuskgutter
Okay.
Slayer.
Good. That's why I'm using up this time to do this stuff.
Only
Okay.
2 out of 5. That's impressive.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Handle animal.
Ow.
All right. How long, Caleb? How long have you guys been in the wilderness doing your wilderness thing?
Like, how do you mean?
How long has the group been together?
Almost a full month.
Okay.
4 more days.
All right. So, Robin,
Yes.
give me a handle animal check.
I can try. Let me look at my character sheet. Skills. Handle animal. 4. Okay. Not bad.
Nice. All right, you can actually choose one of the mounts that you have it was a DC 20, so you can choose one of the mounts that has been combat trained.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick Hans's horse.
Okay. Okay. Hans, good news. Your horse is now considered combat trained.
Hooray! Quick question. Could you please boot me real quick? I want to see if I can get this to load a bit quicker.
Sure.
Thanks.
Window connections.
I've loaded.
Caleb, boot. You have been booted.
Okay. And now reconnect. Yeah. Okay, I can't remember if this is the trophy he wanted to mount. I think that was the worm, but I don't think we'll have much choice in the particular state of this
I
guy.
rolled an intelligence check for you to remember.
Oh, good.
You get it good enough. You remember that the scenario for both of them were delivering the head, but you can't remember who exactly wanted it. But you still need to deliver the head to Oleg.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. 14 out of 17 cash. That's much better. Hello. Okay. Wow. Um. Let's see. Which of these?
I heard that through the headset.
Yeah. Um. There we go.
All right, how'd that go? Is it loading now?
It's loading a lot better. I have 14 out of 17 now.
Woohoo!
Here it is. Had to find the Twilight Princess music where you're fighting the guy on the boar.
Ah,
Fair enough.
Yay!
Actually, I guess I'll use it too.
King Boblin.
Yeah, the guy who eventually becomes your friend.
Yeah, him. But first you have to joust him.
Several times. All right.
Jousting is awesome, and there needs to be more of it.
All right, there you go. You guys can move your guys anywhere inside the blue square
Okay.
or rectangle. I guess it's not a square. I've lied to you already.
The parallelogram. Got it. Um. Hmm.
do you want to be on your horse, Hans?
Uh. Sure. Well, we're in the woods, so logically I wouldn't be.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be at point. I'd be. I'm gonna. Could I have you move me, please? Because this is taking a while.
Sure.
I might try this again. Yeah, just move me somewhere where close-ish to the nearest cover, but I'm not like point. I'm not like taking point on this. I mean, we're in the woods. I don't know how big this clearing is.
I'm putting you inside the blue rectangle
Okay.
because that's the starting zone. You can put yourself anywhere. You can move yourself anywhere inside the blue rectangle. So
Yeah.
I can roll. I can add everyone to initiative and roll that.
Hooray!
Not only that. I can also,
Oh, can I have my first initiative that I rolled
Yep.
before I ended up in the turn order?
Wow.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 16 plus 3, which was 19.
Sure.
Don't
Boot
judge me.
Yeah, could you boot me again? This hasn't updated at all.
Caleb, if it'll work if you just wait.
Okay. If you say so.
If you keep booting yourself and redoing it, it'll just have to start all over again.
Yeah. Da, 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 da.
All right, cool. None of you are surprised by the boar, so
Good. Very glad to hear that.
Hans, it is your turn.
Awesome. Hmm. Yes.
All right, you are standing. You're
Yes.
standing in the clearing. Your horse is behind you. There's a tree beside you. There's another tree several feet away from you. There's the giant log. The boar is within 35 feet of you.
Okay. Okay, is it possible to move within 30 feet of him and like get kind of behind a tree
Yeah, you can take a.
or like around a corner of a tree or something?
Yeah, yeah, you're not 100% behind the tree, but you can quickly get behind the tree. Oh wait, no.
Will that keep me within 30 feet of him?
No, that will not.
Yeah. As the other tree do that?
Nope, it's also about 35 feet away from him.
Wow. Okay. It's times like this that one remembers mobile attack. Okay. I am going to. He's right outside of my freaking. Okay, I'll spend one grit point. I should have two. And make a touch attack against him. That is 1d20 plus 4.
When he died, plus 4. You hit his touch. You get an
Awesome.
18.
Okay, so yikes. Okay, so that is 1d8 of damage.
You get max damage.
Nice.
Excellent. Take the shot, and then I move behind the tree.
Yeah, yeah. It does not look happy.
Okay. Map tools has crashed.
Oh.
This is even one of, like, the most simple maps. It's literally just one creature and one JPEG. All right, the Tuskgutter. He's gonna charge Imogen.
Ah. Does he charge at me or does he charge at
Uh,
Borvo? Because
he
I'm.
charge at Borvo, I guess, would make more sense.
Yeah. All right. So Borvo is going to deflect.
He
Deftly.
does not.
Oh.
Am I removed from the
Yes,
server?
yes, you are. Borvo takes 11 points of damage.
Ouch.
Is almost out of vigor. He's got 1 vigor point left. Hello.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. It's your turn. So I was just like,
Okay.
yes.
All right. So Borvo's gonna take this opportunity to take a full round against Mr. Tuskgutter right here. So he's gonna bite, claw.
Only the bite hits.
Okay. So 3 damage
He
then,
manages to draw some blood.
and then he's gonna 5-foot step back,
Nice.
and Imogen is going to attack with her bow. For 17 to hit.
17
Ugh,
to
excuse
hit.
me.
She barely hits. Only by the fact that he charged, so he made himself more vulnerable.
Oh, jeez. Alright, so 6 damage.
All right.
It's not me this time.
All right. Your arrow thumps in his side, and you see blood coming out of him.
Nice. One clad.
It's true. Double checking something. All right.
Okay, so the Tuskgutter is not in flanking position anymore, and
Can't
That-
flank. There's only one of him.
No. He's saying your team being able to flank him.
Oh, okay.
Caleb. Kalad is
probably a really
right.
bad idea to
right-
get into melee with this thing
Yeah,
anyway.
he's right beside a tree. So if you would like to spend your standard action to attach him to the tree, you may do so. The horse, so you don't have to worry about it. Like
Okay, yeah, do that.
Okay. Like he'll be bucking and stuff, but he can.
I will do that and load the crossbow.
And well, you have to draw it first.
Oh yeah, draw the crossbow. Derp.
Okay.
Let's see. What would Napkip do in this situation? I think Napkip's gonna go up and stab him
Oh, okay.
with the short sword
Napkip stabs him with the short sword,
and hits him for 1 damage.
but he hits him very easily. All right, and then so Napkip's horse. All right, Napkip's horse manages to not bolt.
Yay.
Actually, wait, no, he was right beside the thing. He does bolt,
Oh, no.
and he bolts in. This direction, meaning,
Do I have to dodge?
yeah, you do. I mean, he's gonna make an overrun attack at you. Let me see what that is. Da.
Well, I rolled a 21.
I think you gotta make a. You move parts part of a charge. You can overrun target. Moving through its space, you can only overrun. Who's not one of the ones less coverage. You can take an attack of opportunity against the horse if you want.
Nah, I'm good.
You can choose to avoid him, allowing him to pass through the scare without requiring an attack.
Yeah, I will avoid.
Okay.
So, do I have to get out the
Yeah,
way?
you just say that you're avoiding it because he's basically just
All right.
yeah. So you just let him charge through.
Mhm.
All right, Hans, it's your turn.
Caleb.
Sorry. Okay, I will spend my other grit point. And from there...
All right, you are with. Did the map load for you?
Yes,
Okay.
it did. I am finally there.
Sweet.
So this is 1d20 plus 7. 16 to his touch.
You hit his touch.
Okay. So that is 1d8 plus 2. 9 damage to him.
Yeah, he's bleeding pretty heavily.
Okay, hold up. No, that doesn't happen.
What?
None of that happens. What happens is I reload my gun.
Oh.
Ah.
Okay. Well, Hans has an image of what's going to happen next turn.
It's like, okay, now I'm gonna no, I think I'll shoot him between the ribs next. Ah, yes, that'll look lovely. Let's.
All right. So Tuskgutter. Who did more damage to him? Was it Borvo? It was Borvo.
It was.
He
Borvo.
gores Borvo.
All right, let's see how Borvo definitely deflects it. Nah.
Borvo takes 7 more points of damage.
Borvo's not doing so hot. Borvo is out of vigor points.
It's amazing how many people don't understand how terrifying.
Oh yeah,
are.
boars are legitimately scary. Boars are one of the creatures that's on our list of things that have almost animals that have almost completely party wiped the party. It was actually in this campaign, and it wasn't even this guy. It was a normal boar, like a normal random wandering monster boar, and he one-shotted our sorcerer. It was kind of hilarious.
There's a good reason they made a specific spear for hunting boars and sent out parties.
Oh yeah.
For a single one.
It's not nearly as embarrassing as the bats were, though. At level 1 party, we almost got killed by bats.
I mean, hey, that's.
We were playing. The party was a necromancer gnome. I was playing a
course.
bard
As one does.
and a cleric. So none of us had like excellent like hit stats, and they're tiny creatures, so they were super hard to hit, and they kept on dealing 1 damage to us every turn, and we could not hit the suckers.
Death by 1,000 bites.
All right, so it's
It
my
is.
turn. All right, so Borvo is going to 4-round him. Bite, claw.
All those miss. I mean,
Dang
he
it!
bites, but he doesn't get past the hide. As
Wait, is he flanking? I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, Borvo's gonna take 5 step
oh
back.
wait, he is
And then
he is flanking.
Oh wait, yeah, it doesn't really matter because he's in combat with Nabkip anyway. So
Yeah. So he does have flanking. So one of the claw attacks does hit.
yay, 3 damage.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
And then Imogen's going to shoot at him with the bow. He's in combat, so -4. And 1, and 1. Woo!
You hit.
Sweet! 6 damage.
Did you have Borvo step back first? I don't think so, did you?
I decided not to.
Okay, he's gonna take an attack of opportunity against you.
Okay, fine.
Make me a deflect check.
Flex. Definitely avoided. No.
Take 13 points of damage.
Homina, homina, homina.
Alright. I'm okay. I'm not dead yet.
You do have a horn sticking out of your abdomen, though.
So you go to shoot him, and he notices that you're going to shoot him. And as you shoot him, he takes his head out of where it's stuck in Borvo, and he just goes, and he just rips up your leg, like just tears that sucker up.
Eh.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Khaled's turn.
Okay, so now that Khaled has drawn his crossbow, he is going to arm it and fire it.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yes. So is he within range? Yes, he is. Okay. And this will be at a -4.
So
that is a 13.
so that misses.
Yeah.
All right, it's Napkip's turn.
Okay. Napkip is going to. He's gonna 5-foot step over here just so that he has maximum flankage.
He has perfect
And
flanking.
he's perfect flankage, and he's going to short sword him in the.
Okay. He hits.
Yeah, 4 damage.
Very nice.
The boar is bleeding profusely, and yeah, he's
Been short sworded in the butt.
wounded.
He's bleeding.
He is bleeding
Very nice.
heavily. Hans?
Okay. Yeah. Now I will spend that extra.
I will let you use the previous attack and damage roll if you want.
I will do that now.
Okay,
Yes.
it goes exactly as Hans has envisioned it. So that was
He doesn't. Yeah, he does like an extra. No, he doesn't. It's just. Okay, right in the side of the boar, I would imagine. I think I gotta spare the head at least.
exactly. So you deal 9 points of damage to him.
Yeah.
Okay. Boar's bleeding, but it doesn't look like it's going to go down until it doesn't look like it's going to go down until it's dead.
Jeez.
All right. Tuskgutter is going to hit Borvo again. So give me a deflect check.
Give me 2 seconds. Okay, there we go. Deflect. Oh,
He does
gosh.
not. Borvo takes 12 points of damage.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Orvo's at -1.
All right. So first off, Borvo is wounded. So he has to make a Constitution check with a -1, a DC 10 Constitution check to stay awake, or he falls unconscious.
Okay, so that's con +1.
-1. Yep.
-1.
All right. He manages to stay awake. But from now on, if he does any sort of action besides take total defense, he will incur more wounds and have to.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Heal him.
I'm gonna use Cure Light on
Okay.
him.
Are you healing wound or vigor?
I guess I have to heal wound, right?
No, you can heal vigor.
Will he still take damage for taking actions in that case?
Yes. He'll still take wound
What if
points,
he's at 0?
but it will stop him from taking as much damage from Tuskgutter if Tuskgutter attacks him again.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Cure Light on him and heal his vigor.
Okay.
You do decent. So he gets 6 more
At
points of
least
vigor
6.
back.
Okay.
Which I believe causes an attack of opportunity from Tuskgutter.
Uh,
Right?
can
Casting
okay.
casting spells is something that causes
Okay.
attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
All
Yep.
right, so give me a deflect check. You do not deflect it. Take 11 points of damage.
I'm down.
Ooh.
Well, you're wounded, so you're at -3 then, correct? So you have to make the same. So you are wounded, and you have to make your Constitution check.
-1.
-3. It's whatever you are underneath your. All right, you fall unconscious. So before you have a chance to heal Borvo.
Mm.
I do have a rider's saddle. I don't know if that keeps me
Oh,
on.
okay, yeah, I think we'll say yes. So you are
Okay.
still on Borvo. Yeah.
Borvo didn't do anything
This
yet.
is true.
Can I have him move away?
Yes, he will definitely move away if you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him like scoot over here behind the tree.
All right. He starts to try to climb the tree and then realizes he's got a heavy load on his back. All right. Well, Tuskgutter took his attack of opportunity, so he gets away.
Mhm.
All right. It's Khaled's turn.
Yeah. What do you have here? You have a short sword.
Yes, he does.
With the same.
But he can get flanking, which does mean.
So he's going to hang on. Okay, yeah. He'll move back with the short sword. This will
Right.
be.
Are you just-
And this is
Are you
flank.
just attacking or are you charging?
Charging gives it another +2 in addition to the flanking.
That is
right?
correct.
And you get a -2 to your AC.
That is also correct.
I mean, how does the boar look? It's like just generally bloody.
He's pretty dang bloody. It is possible that he could take him out.
Okay, we're gonna try for it.
So you're gonna charge?
Gonna go for broke here. Yeah. So this is at a +4. Short sword. Oh geez,
Ooh.
for 2 damage.
That's a. That is actually you 19 though. So
Does he crit on a 19 with a
Yes,
short
he does.
sword? Eats. Okay, so let's try again. No, he does
all right,
not.
but he does get sneak attack damage. So
Yeah, so that's 2 plus. Okay, so 9 damage to the boar.
all right, the boar looks like it is barely holding on.
Ugh. Okay. Ugh.
Napkip.
Napkip.
Napkip, come on. You can pull it out, buddy. I know you can do it. Okay, he's gonna short sword him.
Okay,
He's got combat advantage.
that he does.
Eh. He crit.
Yay.
He can
Yep.
crit.
Yes, he can.
And
He
he
does.
I think he can.
he does.
Oh my gosh. Napkip.
okay. Robin, tell me how Napkip kills the boar.
Napkip. seeing Imogen and Borvo run away and then Clad come up, he desperately jumps onto the boar's back and stabs it in the back of the neck. And it quivers for a second and then falls over.
Okay. Yeah, seeing that. By the way, Borvo took a wound point. Did he stay conscious after running away?
Oh, that's a good point.
It's very possible he passed out.
So it's a Constitution -2, I believe,
Yeah.
now.
Uh,
Oh! Up.
Yeah, he's still awake.
Okay. So yeah, as soon as I see that Napkip has killed
Well, the boar's
boar,
super dead.
runs over and starts rooting through her stuff, finding healing items, and he actually has a rank in heal, so he is going to
Do I have healing items? I didn't think I did.
just, I assume since you have the heal skill, like, you have just, like, random things to help with that.
Yeah,
Like, I
you're a
don't-
druid. You've got nature stuff. We'll say yes.
hemp cloth or something. Okay, and I'm going to. Is Imogen bleeding?
Oh yeah, the Imogen is bleeding. I think even worse than Borvo is.
Take a 10 to try. I'm gonna take a 10 to stabilize her. 16.
All right, you have stabilized her.
Ugh,
Borvo needs help too.
yeah. Yeah, he's at least conscious. I'll treat Borvo once I make sure that I'm not losing the unconscious person.
Yeah, you managed to stem her bleedings.
Yeah, okay. It's like try to do the same for Borvo if he's gonna let me.
Oh, this is gonna be hard because I'm unconscious.
Give me a handle animal check.
Haha.
He is trained, but I don't know.
That will make it.
He's
Yeah.
still a
It
bear.
will make it significantly easier.
I'll take a 10 to that as well. 16.
You are able to convince Borvo. You've been with Borvo for a while, so you're able to convince him that you have the best intentions, and he allows you to treat his wounds.
Okay. Is this okay?
You managed to get Imogen out of her saddle.
Yeah, I quickly. Yes, Hans will quickly say a prayer to Pharasma of thanks that this was not their day to leave the mortal realm.
Yeah. Napkip walks up to you and he goes, Borden, good place, nice and dry, very safe. Makes sense he lived there. No signs of mate.
You think he was the only one?
Yes, no signs of mate.
I see. Well, perhaps. Let's see. How good a shelter is it?
It's very good shelter.
Perhaps
Makes
we
sense he stay there.
Yeah.
We could make it shelter for tonight.
Perhaps we should stay here for a couple days until Imogen's at least healthy enough to ride.
Good plan.
It'll be extremely difficult getting across that river without her awake.
Yeah, he goes, we have plenty of boar to eat too.
We have plenty of
Boar.
Yes. Leave the head. Leave the head. We'll need to take that back to Oleg's, he will give us shiny things in return for it.
Oh. Napkip likes shiny things. Napkip walks over
Yes.
and begins cutting off the head of the Tuskgutter.
Well, he's already got a head start with that killing
Yeah.
blow.
All right.
Yeah, Hans is going to carry Imogen in once they have a place set in.
Borvo is following you very closely.
Yeah, it's a very nice, dry place. Like, it's as good as a natural shelter as you can expect to just find created by accident by a tree happening to
Yeah.
fall over. So with a little bit of work, you can definitely make it into a cozy.
Reinforce it a bit with some of our tents and
Yeah,
stuff.
you can-
make a nice communal.
Yeah, you're definitely able to do that and make it into a nice
Yeah.
staying place.
Very nice.
Wherever you put Imogen, Borvo kind of lays down next to her to like just be with her.
All right. Now we're going to have to wait. Yes. I think you'd best show me how you gather food around here. I have some idea, but I think we need to. But we may end up needing it.
Napkip kind of just looks at you and goes, "We have giant boar to eat."
Or that, yeah. How long do you think that'll last?
Oh, he goes, "Big folk and small Napkip, cup
And bear.
and bear, several days. Yeah, especially if Napkip go find other food on top."
All right. Just say I don't know how to make this into jerky because.
Yeah, I mean you don't have a smoke shack, so.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can cook it all, make it into a stew. There's a lot of boar meat. You'll be fine.
Okay.
I do have a cook pot on Borvo, by the way.
Cooking supplies as well.
Yeah, it will.
I got a pretty good kit.
Yes, you are able to have very delicious boar meat for the next couple of days. I think Napkip knows enough survival stuff to be able to like do basic preservatives. You know, like how you can keep you can even keep something like this out in good for a couple of days if you know how to do it right. So he knows enough to do that. So you were able to
Yeah.
eat the boar and do that. So yeah, when we come back, we'll say like 3 or 4 days. We'll say like 4 days have passed since then, and you've
Mhm.
it's a nice enough natural shelter that if you spend your time healing Imogen and Borvo, they'll actually heal 2 wound points per day. So
Nice. And once I'm awake, I can actually heal 3 because Cure Light.
true, yes. So, which let's see how long that takes. So, give me a Constitution check for the first day.
Okay. Where am I?
So
There
you
I
will
am.
have healed 1 wound point, so just be at a -2.
So con -2. I'm not doing
Okay,
good.
so the next day, so it'd be at a straight roll then, because you would spend a full day healing.
I'm not doing well.
Give me a fort save.
Oh no! No!
Yes, give me a fort save. Okay.
Mm.
Oh, thank God.
Hans, she had a fever for a while, but she managed to pull through and break it.
Yeah.
So give me another con save, this time with a +2 no, you just wake up at she wakes up with her when her
Okay.
fever breaks.
Okay, so that was so we encountered Tuskgutter on the 24th, so flashing forward 1, 2, 3 days, we should be at the 27th now? The 28th.
I mean, right now she wakes up on what day did you encounter Tuskgutter?
24th.
Okay, so she wakes up on on like the night of the 26th. So yeah, so
Night of the 26th.
yeah, so it's the It's the 2 days later.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and
So how much has Borvo
Borvo
healed
has
then?
healed. Borvo will have healed 8 wound points after all 4 days.
Okay, so he's at 7 out of 17 and 12 vigor. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm back to 0, right?
You are back to 0 on day 2. So you will heal
Okay.
6 more wound points by the end of the 4th day.
Okay. And I have 10 vigor now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're just kind of skipping ahead there.
Yeah, so we'll come back at the start of that day then, because seems like a good place to wrap up here before we get anything else started.
I'm no longer wounded.
Yes.
Neither is Borvo.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. Ah. Ah, good. You are awake now. Are you coherent?
Marginally, she says, clutching her head.
There were times over the past couple of days where it seemed you were on your way to meet Almighty Pharasma. Yeah. Do you had a fever most recently. Do you still feel that?
She continues to clutch her head and she looks at you.
Well, all the same, all the same, we should get some more rest before setting off.
She nods.
Napkip pointed out the beast's lair as being particularly nice. That is currently where we are staying.
Good
We'll get
thinking.
going. Yeah, we'll get going in a few more days. We'll decide where when the time comes.
Oh, she suddenly realizes that one of the horses bolted during the fight.
That's what I could have had. Kalaz
Sure. Well, so
doing.
that's what he's been doing.
Yeah.
And she looks to see where the horses are. Make sure there's 3 of them.
There are 3 of them.
Yes.
Good.
All right, cool. So we'll call it here for tonight then.
Yeah, it's just kind of a
Yeah.
after
All right.
that.
Yes.
So
this is the reason I took a rank in heal.
thanks
This level.
Thanks everyone for tuning in or watching the recording. Hopefully we'll be back next week, maybe with more people, which would be nice. All right. Bye.